I'm gonna trade you one. Where's mine?
Well, hello. Hello.
Oh my
Hola,
god.
¿cómo estás?
Oh my
Yeah, MF Barry
Oh
here.
my god.
Ho Walker, aka Randy,
Ouch.
aka Riker.
Ouch. I like that.
And then I guess he's just Chris.
Christian. You can always do it with an accent. That's always fun.
Christian. It's way better, actually.
Christian. Is that like a French accent?
You're a croissant twitch.
It's Christian sandwich. That's
I get a sausage,
With
egg, and
cheese.
cheese croissant twitch.
Gotta dig.
Everything happened. I don't know. I think it's still recording.
I just toggled it out. I mean, if you guys want to look at us, we can still look at
So
ourselves.
I like looking at me.
You like? I just always feel a little weird, so that was like the chat. I just popped it out.
Oh, right. I mean, that's fine. The chat comes up on the side still, doesn't it?
I'd have to pop it back.
Pop it back. Pop it. Pop that putty, boy.
Restore chat. There we go.
There we go. Now all our zeros of viewers
Dude, that's a lot.
can ask us questions.
This is a lot, dude. You see that 0? Yeah, this is an AMA.
What?
An AMA? Ask me anything.
Oh,
Pick anyone under. Oh fuck. You can't have the Gyarados or the
Okay.
Charizard
Okay.
why not?
or the
Greedy
Dragonite.
fuck.
Well, then just give me a Flareon then. Let's just trade Flareons.
We'll do it.
You know what? I'll do the trade anyways because I need the candies because I keep not evolving.
Your Eevee?
Yeah, I need to evolve an Umbreon at night, and I keep failing. I don't know how.
Yeah, there's a cheat code if you rename it.
TAMA code. Look at all my tomatoes, and none of them are Umbreons.
Well, there's a certain.
Is a tomato like a tomato?
Okay, there's 3 different types of Eevees.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a certain type and name it.
Oh, there's 3 different types of Eevees. How can you tell it's a different Eevee?
I got a couple. I'll show you. My Ivysaur is 91%.
I need the candy, so give me the. I'll take the Flareon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take the Flareon.
sure.
I'll take it. You don't want it?
It doesn't matter to me. He's one of my lower ones, but he's one of my originals. It's like, I want it. Need some bullshit now.
He wants it so hard.
So, but that, like I said, if you go
You're
the Bell guy, if you need that,
I got one already. I need to only have a couple candies though. So I mean,
this is one Pokemon. He looks kind of like what are those? What was that in Star Wars? The things that like walk on 4 legs.
I don't know.
Those giant fucking
He does look
camel-looking things, but they're metal.
Yeah, that's not what they're called though.
I know.
There's a Pokemon that looks just like that.
Is it really?
Yeah, I need it. It's supposed to be really good.
I bet it's fucking really good.
It's a
It's
giant,
a giant fucking metal thing that shoots lasers.
It's
laser beam
Lasers.
laser beams, man.
Oh, you should do me a favor and go through all your sloths.
Slurkings? Slurking?
Sloth King.
Sloths.
Yeah, they're like sloths.
Yeah,
They're
Kings.
sloth.
So go
There's
through
a sloth
It's
king.
King of the Sloth.
There's a sloth theme. There's a sloth theme and a sloth king.
Oh.
So I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I caught a couple of them because I was thinking you might want to trade them.
This sounds like a weird sex
I
move.
want something
Something.
above 95% because I got a 93 right
What are you
now.
doing?
When you trade them, they
right
change
now.
though, right?
Not necessarily.
I thought they do. I haven't read up on it. I just know
If
when
you
I'm
trade any, okay, the only way they're going to change it, I'm pretty sure, is if they turn into a lucky. If they turn, if you trade and it turns into a lucky, then it goes up. A defense, it goes up like it goes. I think they're 10 right now, and it'll go up either 12s, 13s, and
So
15s.
did you like create the game? How do you know so much about this?
I don't know, man. He knows a lot. So if you so if you trade 2 Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and
You have
the
chances.
stats change,
They can.
the
They don't necessarily have to.
I haven't had it
Like-
where they say the same,
Well,
but
We're
we can
doing it. My phone's about to die.
oh no,
Shit.
oh no. I made sure mine's 100%.
100.
Yeah. It went from 0
Mine's
to
got pretty
100.
good percentage too. I've been busy on one. So.
Do you ever like plug the charger in like get 0 to 100 real quick?
I do have a speed charger.
I
So
don't know.
yes.
Whoa. So real quick, you like do a little dance. Yeah.
I'm gonna dance for like 15 minutes.
Go just 0 to 100.
Real quick.
Real quick. Yeah, you ever
I
go
was
to 0 to 100 15 minutes?
I'm just taking your sloth.
That's not good enough in a
Alright,
fight.
so
It's not good enough in a fight.
So,
Like, give me 15 minutes, I'll be at 100. Real quick.
you see the stats?
Okay.
38,
No, do it.
48.
Do it. Before it dies.
Oh, so we can just screenshot it, but it's fine.
Too late.
Too late. It gave me two candies though when I traded, so
Yeah.
that's good. So I'm willing to just do trades just to get the
candy.
That should be lucky.
Candy Bo Bandy.
candy.
Lucky Pokemon.
It says lucky on it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
awesome.
He's so lucky.
So it's only lucky if you trade it?
I got a lucky Pokemon.
You
So,
both did?
Yeah, you gave me a lucky one too.
Nice.
No,
Dude, look at the CP.
How were they not lucky when you
CP
each had your lucky Pokemon, though?
I don't know. This is the first one I've had that says lucky Pokemon right under it.
This is weird.
Right. You
Lucky
can't
Pokemon.
see. Take a screenshot.
Look how many games I got. I haven't evolved it at all.
You don't have one of them? You have one?
Mhm.
Oh, man.
I have 202,
Dang, that's a lot.
22 candies. I'm just waiting because he's supposed to get to like 5,000 CP. Like he's one of the highest.
Defense. Yeah, he's Sloth King. No, slacking. Slacking. Or maybe is it slacking?
He's
Maybe
I'm
I
a
changed the name.
slacker. Never did I have a lot of dough.
I'm a slacker.
Smoking pot and watching videos.
That's a wrap.
That's a rap song. It is.
My slacking is at 41, like 50.
That old timer. Old timer Tech 9.
Tech 9? Dude, I thought it was funny. He says
Okay.
Eminem on his song says Tech 9.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what shows all those
that's when he's
Pokemon.
talking shit to MGK.
That's
that-
a lucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when he's talking to MGK. He said next time you don't have to use Tech 9 because he said something on one of Tech 9's songs that was kind of a jab at Eminem.
Okay, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
so he's not dissing Tech 9. He's just saying he's like, you ain't got to use Tech 9 to come at me. Like you ain't got to get on his
Oh.
song. And
I honestly thought he was
because
just
I'm pretty sure
talking
M and
about-
Tech are still cool. They just did a song like a year and a half ago.
Dude, fuck it.
I thought they were really talking about the
I'm
gun.
not to do it.
No, he was talking about the actual Tech 9. Like you don't got to get on Tech 9 or you don't got to use Tech 9 to something fully automatic.
Yeah, they're talking about
Something about a machine gun. Yeah.
Doing it.
We,
I'm evolving your lucky.
Doing it.
Oh,
We
cool.
can do anything. Go shop.
I'm doing it. Dude, I was just listening to Lonely Island Boys over the weekend, dude. Still good.
Still
Still
golden,
good.
top notch music.
Still, all of it, man. Like that boombox song. Like they had like 3 solid albums that were just like so funny but good music.
Right. Dick in a Box, top 5 ever.
Classic, dude. Classic. I'm a mother lover. You're a mother lover. We should love each other's mothers. Fuck each other's moms.
See,
Good
you and
times.
Dylan could be
Good times.
so close if you would have just let him.
We're like brothers.
Fuck
Yeah,
your
dude.
mother.
Yeah.
And fathers.
Yeah, but you're not mother lover, so you love his mother, but he doesn't love yours. That's not
You
fair.
don't say that shit. Just by evolving it, it went from 800 to
800 to almost
Holy
4,000. That's crazy, dude. That's really good. I could power up my slacking even higher, but I've been saving my Stardust, so I haven't. There's a lot.
Look how much Stardust it costs to evolve it.
3,000 Stardust, dude. So you can use Stardust to just make your Pokemon stronger. Like their CP is basically their attack level or their health, and you can just give it Stardust and that will boost it up.
It's about to be nasty.
So it's kind of like training it in a way.
Can we battle now?
You cannot battle it yet.
Oh, each other? No.
Gay.
That will
See,
be
they've
the
needed
cool.
this since day one.
Well, it came out 2 years ago, and it took them about a year to come up with a good gym strategy because it used to be gyms that took forever to take down, dude. Like I hate it in training. You used to have to like sit there and train a gym for like 20 minutes to get it up another level where you could put another Pokemon in. But now they kind of like wear down slowly, and then you can just take them out. You know, you still have to fight 6 Pokemon, but and then they also came out with the raids, which is really cool. And trading is really cool. So the next thing they have to do is battles. I can't wait till like you can battle people.
Yeah.
This is getting ridiculous.
Are you using it?
Oh, at 42, 14.
God dang it. That's stronger than any of my Pokemon. He just got way stronger Pokemon than me. Oh, they're
He's maxed
slowly
out
improving.
42, 46.
Okay.
And I still have 144,000 Stardust.
He's not too much. It's only like 70. That's my strongest. It's a 4181. And then my next highest is a 3385.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, those numbers
I
mean
think I got
nothing to you.
I think I got like a 500 and something.
But I can still level them up. I just haven't.
But I also haven't played in over a year.
Yeah, those.
Okay, I'll just wait to start this.
That was like a year-ish ago. Well, probably like a year and a half ago is when I got out of it for a while, and then I came back into it, and I was like, "Oh man, they have all these updates, they have these quests, which is fun. Trading's fun."
I stopped when you came back into it.
Oh
I
really?
stopped for about a year.
Okay.
And it's like now you went from like level 28 to 35, and I'm just like, yeah, well, 35 now.
He was way ahead of me. He was like level 35 when I was at 28.
Yeah.
So like he stopped for a while.
I don't even know what level I am, like 11 maybe.
I mean, that makes sense. You have to be at least. It's so easy to jump levels though. Like I started a new one for my girlfriend, and I went from level 0 to level 10 in one day.
Damn.
Yeah, it depends on what you do. You can pop a lucky egg and hit like 5 raids in a row and go from 1 to fucking 20.
And they're just giving you
Yeah.
lucky eggs too, because when you go up a level, you get a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
Usually.
Right.
yeah.
And so they would just give you a
Did
lucky
you get
egg.
anything for 35?
Yeah, I got a couple of incubators. I got
Oral sex.
oral sex with my phone. It said,
Dude,
It
that's
said,
what-
"Come here, baby."
yeah. It was just a picture of Pikachu. Like, whoa. Yeah, it's good. You got that guy?
No.
Or you? That's how
My
close you are.
experience.
Ooh, you're right on that. Oh yeah, less than 20,000 XP. That's really good. Less than 20,000. You're really close. Yeah, I think that's basically actually.
So that slacking wasn't like one of your originals.
I probably caught him the
And
other
he
day.
turned me into a lucky.
I probably caught him the other day.
Dude.
I wonder if
Theory's
it's
broken.
any Pokemon that. When's the last time you traded?
Last time I traded with you?
I won't be
Okay,
impressed
so-
until his power level's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Trade me something again real quick. Trade me
No.
trade me fucking something stupid. I don't care if it's
No Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, it doesn't tell you in your journal about.
The only thing I trade is Rattatas.
You trades?
You trade Rattatas. That's all he
That's all I
does.
trade.
He's like, I'm trying to get as many Rattatas as possible.
Exactly. I need
boy.
Raticates.
Give me,
Raticates.
give me some Raticates.
Exactly.
Dude, Raticates is like still the most common Pokemon.
Fix it up. Oh, you found me?
Uh,
Fix it up.
okay.
Fix it up. Go back.
I like Magikarp too.
Basically, oh my bad.
Probably one of the most useful Pokemon out there.
I didn't hit trade. I basically sent you a request.
Oh, how's
Can I
it
go
go?
back into it?
Ah.
You don't have to do that. I didn't hit the X button.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Cool.
Hit your X button.
I hit that X button.
X marks the spot.
Oh, on the back. See, look at my tomatoes. They've been evolving wrong. They're not evolving right for me,
Right.
man.
I'm giving you her.
Alright, what do you want to know?
It doesn't matter what you send me.
Okay, I'll give you an EV. So I can get that. I'll give you an EV so I can get some of those candies.
Wow.
And your phone died. I'm stuck in it. It did it. It's doing it. It's doing the trick. As his phone dies.
See if it's lucky.
That's
It better be
crazy.
lucky.
His phone is dead and it's allowing us to still do the trade.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
That's like my Xbox the other day doing a update while it's offline.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
it's
my
not.
Xbox went retarded, bro. It kept signing me out.
Yeah.
Like I'd start a game and it'd sign me out, and I had to sign back in. And as immediately as I signed in, it'd sign me back out.
You know-
What the fuck, dude?
How they had the Ring of Death on the old Xbox 360s?
They got the green screen of death
Like,
now.
green screen of death.
I got that
Really?
fixed though. That happened when I was here the other day.
Is that a new
you know,
thing?
you know when you
I don't
first
know.
turn it on, it goes to the green Xbox One screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll just stay there.
Yep, they did
Really?
that for me.
That's like a new
But
thing.
I fixed mine by holding the sync button, the eject button, and the power button until it beeps twice, and it did like a whole reset of my Xbox. I had to like set it up like the first time you turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed at first because I thought it deleted all my games, but it didn't. I just had to re-sign into my profile.
Some
And,
guy was talking about how you would hold your Xbox button on your controller.
press start, and then
Press
take the
start,
battery out
take it.
immediately, and it fixes it. It didn't work for me.
He's like, he showed a video of it. And he was like, "Hey, just wait about 5 minutes, and then it'll fix it."
And the red?
The green
The
screen.
green
right?
screen, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Mine hasn't done that. I remember on the Red Ring of Death, you kind of had to like overheat it. To
Yeah,
fix
put a
it.
penny on it and overheat it.
Yeah, that was so funny, dude. I was like, how does
It just resolders the pieces.
Yeah.
Because the copper and the penny, when you put it, it's put on a certain spot. You put the penny there, overheats it, and
Seriously?
some of the copper from the penny resolders everything back together
Yeah, I was saying Xbox could have avoided the whole thing for
by
2
just putting
cents.
better solders on there.
Yeah, by putting 2 cents into each one.
Literally.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
A machine would have to do one more step. Done.
That 360, man, dude. I was
gotta
always
make
like
money
cracking it
somehow.
open.
Hmm?
That's
Gotta
true.
make money somehow.
Yeah, dude. Bill Gates, man, he doesn't have that much money, dude. He needs a
Barely.
little more.
Barely. Him and Jeff Bezos are practically on welfare.
Did you guys see that, that billionaire that's on fucking, he was live smoking pot on TV?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I've listened to that podcast, man.
Yeah.
It was Elon Musk was
Elon
on
Musk,
JRE.
yep. Well, it's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, he's toking it up with Jeff or Joe Rogan," but he like hit it once, and he didn't even really inhale. You could tell it just like, and the smoke just like came right back out.
Yeah, he asked him, he's like, you smoke weed a lot? He's like, not really. He's like, almost never. He was like just smoking weed. And he was drinking too. 2 of his executives quit. Elon Musk's executives quit.
Because he was smoking weed.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Fuck those pieces of shit, dude.
I was like,
You
yeah,
work for a billionaire and you're quitting.
yeah, dude. He owns Tesla. He owns SpaceX.
SpaceX.
He owns.
I seen a couple of their launches when we lived in Florida.
They have the really.
Because they launched at the same space or same place NASA does, and it was literally the next city over. So whenever they were launching, we could just go outside and you could see the rockets.
They have a contract with NASA so that they do some of the stuff
Mhm.
for them because their rockets are actually reusable. So they don't just shoot the rocket and like that rocket's never
Right.
used
It comes
again.
back down and
It re-lands. They've
Yeah.
done it like 6 times now with one rocket. Never been done. Never 2, and now they've done it like 6
I don't
times.
see why they couldn't have figured that out sooner.
Well,
I mean, maybe not a precise landing, but they could at least could have thrown some kind of parachute on that bitch so it comes down nice and slow and they can haul it and use it
no,
again.
literally you would just get the people
Parachute
back.
would burn up.
Like you see in the ocean where they have like that little tube.
Yeah, they just drop them in the ocean. It's literally, they're just like,
Oh my
all
god.
right, hopefully our calculations are right. Because we're just going to drop you in an ocean.
Under this $10 billion rocket, we're hoping to get 3 people back.
That's so horrible.
Oh, did you see that meme after Elon smoked with
Which
Joe
one,
Rogan?
dude?
It was talking about the Tesla. He's like, it's like shows him hitting. He's like, what if I put my car in space? That's where he put his own car in
And
space.
live streamed it. Live streamed a Tesla in space,
Yeah,
dude.
and you can still look at it.
He brought a flamethrower to the podcast, dude.
Did he really?
Yeah, he.
Elon Musk is the greatest.
Dude, when he was, I guess when he was, because he got rich off of PayPal. He was one of the founders of PayPal.
Oh, was he really?
That's how he made all his money. And then, like sometime after that, he was like, "I'm gonna make a website, and I'm only gonna sell one thing at a time." And it was like this one was this like hat, and then he was like, "I'm only gonna sell flamethrowers on there," and he sold 10,000 flamethrowers in 20 minutes.
Holy shit!
And he brought one on the podcast.
Why didn't I think I just tried to sell flamethrowers? Like, I could have done that.
He sold them for $500 a pop. Yeah. So however it was, it must have been 20,000 because he said it was like, yeah, he's like, I made $1 million.
I was about to say, yeah, 10,000 would only be $500,000, but yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I saw a picture of it. It was. I wish I had that.
He's
I'd
like,
buy it.
next, auto turret.
That's paintball.
That's true.
Paintball that shoots grenades.
Hey, his neck.
Oh man. Oh.
I win.
Oh man, that'd be kind of cool. Elon Musk.
Never been
getting-
shot in the neck before.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
Sucks.
Man, one of the times I went with you, man, I came back and like my girlfriend at the time was like, "What the hell?" Because it just looks like a hickey. I was like, "No, I went paintballing. You see, like I promise, I have all the paint." But still, I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not saying you didn't cheat, but you might have.
That's the worst cheating experience of my life.
I didn't even, nothing happened. I just got hit in the neck with a paintball and now I'm single.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure. Sure as a paintball. Likely story.
Yeah.
You fucking dog, you.
How do you get your feelings hurt twice in one day?
And neither time was your fault. You're just a victim all around.
Yes.
Hilarious. Oh man.
Paint guns over your
Ahmed?
just like women.
He's a good guy.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Ahmed. I don't know.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Well, how do you want to pronounce it?
From the little puppet guy.
Sure.
Mid.
I think that's what he's called.
Yeah,
Little puppet.
Ahmed the terrorist.
Yeah.
No. Boom.
Oh, that was a good one.
I'm surprised more people haven't fucking gotten on Jeff Dunham because he's got a lot of really sketchy humor in there. It's
Lately-
really racist or sexist or
Lately-
I think it's great, but a lot of people will freak out about that shit.
Yeah, especially like with how PC things are getting. Like the last couple years, I thought about him. I'm like,
And he still doesn't hold back.
why is
He still got a terrorist that blows people up and an old racist white guy.
I like how people were bringing that shit back though. Like ventriloquism was it's faded out. And
Yeah, but I
Jeff
guess
Dunham-
when we were kids, I don't remember a whole lot of
He's like the
ventriloquists.
only one.
Yeah, it was. And then there's a couple other
Those
people
kids that do it
There's, like,
now
the
on
little
some of those
girl.
talent shows and
There's
shit.
this lady that straps like a mouth face piece onto people. Like she'll go up like a comedian and invite two people up, and she'll put a mouthpiece on them. And she
Ventriloquist
controls
the
the
actual
mouths.
people.
And she'll
that's
talk
cool.
over them. And, like,
That's neat.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
seen
like,
that.
You could get them in trouble.
Oh, yeah. It was 2 random people, and he's like, "Do you think I'm cute? Just kind of." And then they would be controlling their own body and whatnot, so they'd be like wanting to walk away.
That kind of reminds me of Whose Line Is It Anyways? Remember that show?
Mhm.
Yeah, but they'd have the one guy standing there and another guy standing behind him with his arms like. So he's the other guy's
Yeah.
arms, and like the one guy would be talking, and he.
Didn't Drew Carey or
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like the famous one. It's like, how do you start a fight? It's like assassinate Archduke Ferdinand. Because that's the guy who started World War.
Oh
One.
yeah. Yep.
That's the guy who killed and then started World War One.
Oh man, this is random, but I seen a meme about the MGK and Eminem thing.
Yeah.
It's like, man, two white people haven't fucking beat this hard since General the fucking Civil War people.
I was about to say General Zod.
General Lee
Early and Grant.
and Grant, yeah. Two white boys haven't beat this hard since Lee and Grant. I was like,
You're not a
damn.
true Kryptonian.
That's funny. That's a good one, dude. I saw this one. It was like maybe you even posted it. It was like picture of Jim from The Office. And he's looking at the blinds. It was like Lil Dicky while all the white rappers are attacking each other.
Lil Dicky would be so funny to throw in this because he like admits that he's like a bitch, and like so it's like I think he'd have a fair chance
Yeah.
because he's like, bro, I'm not a hard ass. So what do you got?
he would. I think Lil Dicky would be really good against them. Though. Like he wouldn't be.
I still don't think he could take down Eminem, but I think
He
he'd give
wouldn't
MGK a
attack
shot.
them like.
No, he'd just be funny.
Yeah, it'd just be hilarious. Like
Yep.
Kind of like Eminem's song where he went after Mariah Carey and
Mhm.
what's his face?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, yeah.
shit in your cereal, we'll feed it to you. You got horrible material.
Oh man, because he talks so much shit about himself. Just
Right. Well, that's how he won the battle in 8 Mile. He just dissed the shit out of himself. The other guy's like, I don't even know what to say.
Dude, you're like-
been throwing out my shoes.
All I know is that I'm sick of you, but nothing here with you. All
let
my
me
blood
freak.
is in my dick. I'm probably dying pretty soon.
Let me freak.
Someone I was working with fucking showed me it when Lil Dicky first came out. Like he showed me a song, and I was just like, "This is fucking garbage." And then,
No,
I,
he's
then I
fucking
then I heard like that song and a couple more, and I was just like,
Professional rapper's really good.
and I changed my mind about this guy.
Professional rapper really changed.
Y'all want any
that.
coffee, tea, head? Did you just say head?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, what kind of tea you got? He's like, Earl Grey. Matter of fact, I'll take some head. I knew you wanted some head, you nasty little motherfucker. At the beginning, Snoop Dogg's like, you gonna smoke some weed? He's like, yeah, it's kind of early.
Why is everything you
It's
say?
kind of a lot right now.
Man, why is everything you say so soft?
I don't appreciate you talking to me that way.
We had this thing going on at work that we can't listen to any prerogative music until after 6 p.m. because all the salespeople can hear our music in the shop and they have to go home. I played fucking Little Dicky, Chris Brown, fucking this bitch, and he's like, I can say nigga. I was just like, fuck, I'm in trouble.
Oh man.
That part of that song is so funny. That whole song is good.
My dick's on Twitter.
Holy shit! I got a kid.
You don't think of that. Chris Brown as a kid.
Did you beat her too?
Probably.
I mean, you only like put Rihanna in the hospital, right? To barely.
I think she needed plastic surgery. What's that? It's
Didn't
like a love
GK
that.
say that something about Eminem get Rihanna or something like that? Something.
I don't know.
I don't think
It
so.
was in his disc.
I don't
He
know.
said-
He said something about his daughter.
He did say something about his daughter. It's like, hey, like, your dad's freaking out. He's always locked in the basement.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I don't think he said anything about Rihanna. Maybe he did.
Or he tried to get. Oh, he
I
said,
think MGK did good, but you can't battle rap somebody and praise them for half the song.
Yeah, he does say.
It's like you're like one of the best ever. I look up to you. Da da da. It's like this is not how you. It's not how you battle rap.
honestly,
it was a pretty good song.
I did. He did good. I liked it.
publicity.
And he had some good lines.
I guarantee they're making fucking money off it.
Oh, they're
Oh,
both they're
yeah,
both
okay.
making money.
I haven't heard of
But
MG.
the difference is Eminem doesn't need the money.
Yeah.
MGK does. Like I seen a meme that says, okay,
Feed him.
it says Eminem's worst selling album sold 267,000 copies.
Yeah.
MGK's best selling album sold 56,000.
Really.
So that just puts everything into perspective here. Who needs the money more?
Well, I can say like I actually like MGK.
I do,
A
me
lot
too.
of people don't even know who MGK is.
I like him
because of this.
too.
And I don't even. I
Swear
can't,
gun Kelly.
Actually,
I can't even name an album.
the only thing I really don't like about him is he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, it's pretty
He's
bad.
He's
from Ohio.
actually from Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he grew up in Cleveland then.
He was born in Texas.
Well, it's like Eminem's actually from Missouri.
Yeah. And Sam's actually from Atlanta.
Yeah.
She lived in Michigan most of her life, so she's from Michigan.
I'm fucked. I'm from here. Anyway.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Fucking Foot Hospital.
Oh, I was born.
Back
I was,
in the day, we used to have a fell posh and a blockbuster.
My kids were like, "What's a Felpod? Is that a Polish person?" Like, no, it was like a Kroger. What's a Kroger? Fuck!
Isn't that a Kroger?
Or
No.
No,
no,
there is of it. It's like
No.
free.
Oh, we have one still over off of by West Ave.
What's that? Oh, that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
That's
that
a
one
nice
is still there. Yep. The East Michigan had one shut down.
What about the West Michigan one? It was
That was Felposh.
That was fun.
Don't worry about them all. That was
With
Felposh.
the Polly. With
Or
the-
maybe it was Polly's. I think it was Felposh and then Polly's.
I thought it was a Kroger.
West Michigan.
No.
Ave.
What's the difference?
Just brand.
Yeah, there's no difference.
It's like
Right
Myers and
across from the
Walmart.
crossing?
No.
Yeah, it's across from Westwood Ave, but then go a little bit more west.
Yeah,
There was-
we talking about the Westwood Mall. It's like right down the road from it, across the street.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a Felposh and then a Polly's.
really.
And last year or something, it was like a Halloween store.
Yeah. That bank stayed open for a while.
Oh yeah, there was a bank in the small part of the store for
American
some
one?
reason.
I know.
Yeah,
What's
there was
that
a bank, and then the video store used to be on the corner, and that stayed open for
Yeah,
a
because
while.
there's like a
Oh,
Jets
wow.
Pizza over there or something in the other part of the strip.
Mm-hmm. For everyone who wants to know the geography of
Jackson.
West Jackson.
Dude, we used to have a Hot Now. We used to have
Stud.
White's
The
Castle.
only ones left is in Burgess, Michigan now. The Hot Now.
I know. There's one left.
But there might be two left, but there's at least one.
Dude, you know what I found out? You can go to McDonald's and you can buy a pizza. There's a McDonald's that sells pizza.
Where?
There's only like two
I
or
bet you
three
the
of them.
Epic McDonald's in Orlando
There's
sells
some
pizza.
McDonald's
There's
that
one in-
deliver.
There's one in Orlando.
Yep, that
And
Epic-
all
Did you go to that
of them.
Epic McDonald's with us? It's
There's
called
2 stories and there was
yeah,
like
it's-
12.
Yeah, it's called Epic McDonald's. It is epic. They got giant fish tanks and they sell pizza and pasta and
I didn't get the pizza there, but there's also one in Ohio where you can go
Mm.
and they sell pizza. They have, I guess it was a big thing in the 90s. McDonald's started selling pizza,
No shit.
and then
I know I've seen someone sell hot dogs.
really,
Burger King did it like a year ago. They have some hot
They
dogs.
still have them.
Do they?
Dude, Burger King has these massive fucking. Any King burger they have,
They're huge.
you can't finish the fries. Like, you don't even touch
Burger
the
King?
fries.
Yeah.
Just try
Mhm.
one King burger. And
The
then
King
they have like a jalapeno King burger. They have like 7 different
I had the
King
jalapeno chicken one the other day.
burgers. Dude, they're like that thick, about that wide.
Yeah, bro.
They're fucking just huge.
Well, I mean, their Whopper buns are like that big around, and then they throw 2 fucking meat slices and cheese and lettuce, tomato, onion. So that sandwich gets fucking.
What are you guys doing for Halloween?
I don't know, not taking kids out.
Think about having
I'd like to skip Halloween because you know what Halloween means for me. I gotta buy presents or not presents.
Really? You go all out.
I gotta buy costumes and then I gotta pay to fix my kid's rotten teeth a few months later.
Yeah, it's
So-
a vicious cycle.
It is. So it's like, can we just skip to Thanksgiving so I can just be fat for a day? And
Halloween's fun
oh,
though.
I
It's a
get
cool
Thanksgiving
feeling.
off. Okay, we have this chart that says
Halloween's
what days
fun
we get off.
because you get drunk and girls dress like whores.
It's
The only good part about Halloween.
Yeah, it has a nice feeling than other. Yeah, but it's like it's
It's a nice
different.
feeling in my penis.
It's different. It's different than like Christmas or something though, which feels like more like
Christmas is
I just-
cold.
yeah, it's like more
I don't know.
cold.
That's been raining every fucking Halloween.
Last few Halloweens have been really cold. Like I remember as a kid, Halloween not being that cold for some reason.
Because you were a kid, you were excited about the candy, man.
Exactly, and you had this costume on, and
Yeah, dude. In a sweater, and then you had the costume over it.
Yeah.
You know, you had like 3-4 layers.
and then you were running around pushing little kids over, taking their bags of candy, so you're working up a sweat.
I don't know.
People
we're-
push
we
me
have a
over,
list
just
of
my kid.
holidays you get off, and Thanksgiving's
Don't be
one of
pussy.
them. And under that, it's the day after Thanksgiving.
You get the day after
Yeah.
Thanksgiving off?
Oh shit, we're getting
It's just a chart of holidays.
we're
we get
getting
off, and it's
fucked
like
up that
Thanksgiving
Thursday.
and the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
It's weird.
My last job, we
It's
had.
because I know everybody's
Not even
is
a
eating too
fucking
much
holiday.
food and
It's
they're
like-
drunk.
Well, it makes sense because it's Thanksgiving has to be on a Thursday,
Yeah.
so the next day is a Friday, and then it's
4-day
Saturday.
weekend.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
just give you a 4-day
Yeah.
weekend.
It's like
that's what
Push
we-
morale.
That's what we got at my last job.
the CEO is just like, hey, I'm gonna be way too fat to come in. We're gonna call this a holiday.
Black Friday. That's actually the real
But
holiday.
we're thinking about having a Halloween party here.
Alright, do it. Dude, I was down to have the barbecue after.
Me and Courtney got our costumes already. We spent
I'm still down
$30
to
bucks for
barbecue.
both of our costumes.
$30, where'd you get them?
We got some vampire teeth and those blackout eyes.
Okay.
We're gonna be modern day vampires.
Nice, though. You should be futuristic.
I should just go as
They're
an
all
Amish.
silver.
Be like half robot, half vampire.
Vampire robot.
Cyborg as a vampire.
That's the future, man.
It is the future.
Yeah.
And I'll travel back in time like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Come with me if you want to live.
You're dying. Either the way we look at it.
So it'd be like half Schwarzenegger, half vampire accent. How do you do that? Come with me if you want to live. Blah.
That's pretty good. I can definitely get into it.
So we're gonna call him Arnold Vampanegger. Man, I should write scripts and do the voice acting.
Get that movie canceled.
I'll be the director, the producer, the actor. I'm not an artist though, so somebody's gonna have to do the CGI and shit.
This is vamping.
Get your contract with CBS, ABC.
I feel like with the name Arnold Vampanegger, it'd have to be Fox. I think Fox is the only channel that would pick that up.
Like, ooh, you're getting real
So like,
close.
they're like, is he brown? If he's brown, we'll call him Vampanegger. Like, of course, he's part cyborg. You've seen Cyborg, he's a black guy.
That's true. Dude, they might be making a new Blade movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have Wesley Snipes in it though.
No, he's talking about that.
Oh, he's gonna be old as shit Wesley in there?
No, they.
I mean, what happened to Wesley Snipes?
He's a vampire. He still doesn't look old.
Did he die off in like the early 2000s?
He went to prison.
Oh shit.
He didn't pay his taxes.
Oh yeah.
That's what happens. He said like his religion precluded him from paying taxes.
But the government was like,
Fuck your religion.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, we need that $10 million.
right, it's like you make a lot of money, so no.
He went. I think he only went to jail for like prison for like 2 years, but then he got out, and then it was just like his career was kind of like off at that point. But he was in that Expendables movie.
Oh yeah,
He was in like the second or third one.
that's crazy. Because in like the 90s, he was one of the action stars.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
it was Wesley
Expendables?
Snipes.
What?
He wasn't in the Expendables.
Yeah, it was
1, 2, or 3.
2 or 3. Definitely wasn't 1.
Wasn't 3. And pretty sure it wasn't 2.
Right? Because like, hold up, I know the Expendables.
We have Google here. We can figure this shit out.
Snipes. X. It just comes up with all of them. It's like 2, 3, 4. I didn't even know they had 4. They only have 3,
Look
right?
at a video. For
I've
it.
seen the first one.
Right there he is.
So it's
He's-
not-
He's right there.
Boom.
Apparently, Wesley Snipes was in Expendables
That's why he
3.
didn't look. Okay, I know. He didn't even look like Wesley Snipes.
No, there in this picture, he does not look like Wesley Snipes. There, he looks
No.
I remember
almost like
that.
a girl that
Right.
is trying to be a
Playing some
guy.
basketball.
Girly Snipes.
Yeah, dude.
What's that basketball movie where the guy dresses up as a girl?
Oh, I know you're talking about to get on the team.
He didn't teach off there.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Hotel Transylvania. That's the one. The basketball story.
No,
The greatest empire team of all time.
you reminded me of Dude, Where's My Car? The two aliens.
Oh yeah.
Where is the continued transformer?
That was such a
Oh,
good movie.
shit. It was.
But he's in 3. He's in the one with Ford was also in it.
Ford.
Where
The
is
car.
the continued transformer?
Just
I see you memes.
I listened to a podcast with Elon Musk because he owns Tesla, which was a car company, and he said the only 2 American car companies that never go out of business is will go bankrupt is Ford and Tesla.
Makes sense. Yeah, Ford didn't take the bailout.
They didn't take the bail, so they didn't go bankrupt. Like Chevy,
GM, Chrysler,
yeah,
all the other
Oh,
American
shit.
companies.
yeah, they all went. And that's when Tesla was first started, was like 06 or something.
Yeah.
So they're like,
I think 08 is or 08 or 09 is when he did the stimulus package, right?
Yeah. I think it was probably 09 because I think
08 when he was elected.
08 when he's elected.
So
So
big rap battles.
epic wreck battles. on the
Yes.
side. Who was
You
it?
gotta start hating on gays. Let them teach you how to dress.
With President Obama
Yeah.
and who
Mitt Romney.
oh,
Oh, I like the line where he says,
on my stimulus
that
package.
they got their hands so far up their rear, or up your rear, they call you Mitt.
That was the 2012 one.
2012
It
election.
was John McCain. He won.
In 08, yeah.
Rest in peace.
I'm the head of state. You're like a head of cabbage. You're about to get smacked by my stimulus package.
That was so good. Dude.
You think Trump's gonna get a second term?
Probably.
I think it's very possible.
If you look at all of the presidents, I mean, in our lifetime, they've all been reelected.
You know, and all of them were hated probably just as much as the last. A lot of people hated Obama. A lot of people hated Bush.
Yeah, that's true.
A
Well,
lot of people hate Trump.
I feel like Obama got out pretty good. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't hang out with a lot of people that.
I think he was the most popular
Obama.
president of our
I think
lifetime.
Bill got off great.
Yes, he did. Oh man.
That was
Oh, there's those Nike memes. There's one with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. It says sacrifice everything, even if it means taking it all.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I was like fucking golden.
That's awesome. Did you see those pictures of him at the funeral where he's just looking at
Like,
Oh, Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande? I mean, she is really hot,
Still, he's totally perving down there,
but
dude.
dude, you were president like 20 years ago. What are you like?
And when
80?
whatever reverend was sitting next to him had to like remind him he's on TV, and you see his face has changed, like just like sits back.
Dude,
He's like, oh shit, that's
that,
right.
that one pastor got in trouble. 'cause,
Oh
like,
yeah, he like grabbed your tit.
yeah.
The
dude.
Taco Bell joke was funny though.
Well, I didn't listen to
Right before, right before he said that, like he's like, "Oh, I heard Ariana Grande was gonna be here. I thought it was a new Taco Bell item." I was like, "Ah!" But then he reaches around her and like
awesome.
he like gets whole tit, like all his fingers are like on her tit. She's just standing there like, like, "Do I do something?"
Yes.
Sorry, Father, for I've
I
sinned.
thought that was a Catholic thing. I don't
It
know.
is Catholic.
She's not a little boy.
Yeah, that's the problem
It
here.
was a Catholic minister?
Yeah,
It was a
they
priest,
called
though.
him a father, didn't they?
I think you call them all that, right?
No, I'm kidding. Christian, they're just
I've
they're.
never had one.
What's a father?
In Catholicism, they call them fathers, or I think priest is for Christianity.
What is that?
Well, it's all Christianity.
I know, but Catholics, and
Protestant.
Protestant,
I
and
married my
there's
brother's sister.
Protestant, Baptist, and none of those are Catholic.
Your dad married your
Married
mom's
mom's
sister. No way.
Yeah, so he's got cousin sisters and
So my
shit.
dad's my uncle.
Yeah. What the
This
My cousin,
fucked up
I
shit.
have two new sister cousins.
sister
I
cousin?
have 2 new brother cousins.
There's some Mormon shit going on here, bro. You got sister
I don't
cousins?
want no part of this.
I
I just sit back and relax.
was just born in this
What are you
religion.
doing here?
I was born into this shit show. Okay.
How many sister wives has he got?
Sister wives?
Sister wives, this is the Mormons calling them. Because legally you can only have one wife, so they have one wife and then they have sister wives. So they have like 6 other sister wives. But they're all their wife and they have, you know,
Yeah, your Monday, your Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's their names. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, but I was gonna keep it straight.
Yeah, it gets confusing.
You got any
Exactly.
followers?
All the followers.
No, we got 0 followers.
How
Zeros.
long have we been on for?
Like 20 minutes or something.
40 minutes on this. Probably like 50 minutes on the other thing.
We got a peeker.
What's Xander doing upstairs?
What's up?
Nothing.
What's Xander doing?
Say hi.
Hi. Hi. Bye.
How about
Go back upstairs.
Hey, what's Xander doing?
I'm gonna play the game.
You can play the game.
If you tell me what Xander's doing,
Okay, he just playing
Who's just playing? Okay.
with the pillows on the
All right. Well,
keep an eye on Xander, but you can play anything you want.
you gotta change the TV.
No, you don't.
Oh, you got it back on the Xbox.
Yeah, it's on the next one.
Okay, just turn the game on and TV on. And go to town, bro.
Go down, bro.
Bruh.
Brah,
Brah.
brah.
Hey, watch your step. See what I did there? That's a dad joke.
Sister wives. That's so crazy. I think my
Sister cousins.
my aunt like married this guy, and then that guy married like her cousin, like afterwards, and then he kept going back and
You got
forth.
divorced though first, right?
I'll ask him.
Because you can't get married twice.
I don't ask
Without
him
a
details.
divorce.
No, but they kept going back and forth. Like he got married. They got married so many times. Like my aunt and this one guy, they've been married 3 different times.
My uncle's been married 7 times.
Oh my
7
God.
times though.
Different women.
Good for him.
After the first couple.
with each of them.
After the first couple, it's time to give up.
Yeah, I was like, maybe this isn't for you, bro.
Right.
Maybe you should try something different.
Like not getting married.
Mm-hmm. You ever
Chop
tried
your
that?
fucking legs off, bro.
Maybe he's addicted to it.
Okay, so I was at a buddy's house the other day hanging out. You know David Hackworth? DJ's like cousin.
Maybe. I don't think
But
so.
he's in the Marines or whatever, but he's back. He was back for like a week.
Mhm.
So we were there hanging out with him. And his roommate was at the gas station or something.
Mhm.
And he comes back, he's like, man, I fucking ran into the gas pump. I was like, how do you run into the gas pump? He's like, well, I was doing like 5 things at once. I was like, one of those things were fucking driving, right? And he's just like, yeah. I'm like, well, how do you hit a gas pump? He's like, well, I had to fill up a gas can, but I like pull up to it like I was getting gas in the car, and then I realized I wasn't getting the gas in the car. I was like, so why didn't you just leave it there and get out and pump the gas?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, I was doing lots of stuff at once. I was like,
Was he fucking high on his mind or
I
something?
don't know what the fuck his problem was.
But I think what he was obviously texting was one of them.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, man, they say if there was a study, if you're texting and driving, you're actually like below, basically as drunk as like a 0.3,
Yeah, because you're literally looking away from everything that's happening around
which
you.
is like 6 beers in an hour. So you're just like down 6 beers in an hour. That's basically how drunk you are if you're texting.
How
It
distracted
all
you
depends
are.
on your size.
Well, that depends on your size. Obviously. You know, bigger people.
Have 6 beers in an hour. And
I
fucking
got
just,
size.
that's
I don't think it
pitiful.
depends on your dick size.
Oh, I thought that was.
It's blood
Well-
flow.
Well, it depends.
Blood flow
Well, it depends on how you drink your beers.
Oh, definitely through my dick.
through the ass.
Through the dick.
I think. Well, if you're taking it through the ass, that's
Some
way
people
more.
put it in the dick and inject it in the ass.
That's why you guys drink 20 beers and get fucked up. I just drink 1.
Man, I haven't partied in a while. I need to catch up.
He doesn't like Steve. Oh.
Bong.
You had to like poop that out though, because it's so.
Oh yeah, because it'll kill you. Yeah,
It's not going through your liver.
yeah, it's just straight alcohol. Boom.
No filter.
So if I just inject some tequila into my bloodstream,
You're probably gonna into your bloodstream. You're definitely not.
Probably gonna die. Yeah, dude. My girlfriend did the same thing though. She hit a
what
gas
up?
pump.
Don't.
She what?
She hit a gas pump though.
Really?
I keep thinking his car is Nate's car. I thought maybe we done.
Thought you got.
Nate was here.
It's got to be 3 o'clock, isn't
Oh yeah, I got here too. 3:18.
it? Me and Chris got lucky Pokemon.
Yep.
Lucky.
It's just named Lucky
Maybe
Pokemon.
that's what it is. It's because I traded you one before the point in time.
Hey, Michigan won.
So I gave what 80-0.
49-3.
For the fight.
Western.
So
Why did I say fight?
so I traded you one from 2016, July 2016, and you traded me one from this year.
Yeah.
So maybe mine just turned both of ours into Lucky Pokemon.
Maybe it's just random.
Maybe.
It's not. There's a whole newslet. Here, we'll buy your phone. I'll show you. And I gotta show you something else too.
Yeah, there's always a way. They always have something.
Man, I really gotta pee.
Oh, Pokemon? Okay. Yeah, I had to piss so bad last time we did this, man.
Oh, at the library?
Dude, yeah, we did it at the library. Oh my god, dude. I was like, oh, I need to figure out
No,
how
it
to
was
set
at the
this.
airport branch library. It was really nice, dude. All their equipment was nice. The room was nice. They had a whiteboard. We could have drew on it and shit.
So we should do it there.
If you go to this newsletter, you get the notifications.
You gonna come be in the cast?
Oh.
No.
Then you can go over to.
So it's no longer a journal. There's also those notifications.
There's a journal and those.
Okay.
Dear journal, I'm sitting next to two fags today.
So Lucky Pokemon arrived in Pokemon Go.
Fuck you, Jake.
So,
Fuck you. Fuck you,
At
short.
least 48% of this
shirt.
video is
Fuck your
Pokemon
team
Go.
who beat up on Central's
some
team.
shitty team. Yeah, it was Western, but same difference.
Whatever. It, is. It doesn't matter.
Western Michigan, East Michigan, Central, doesn't matter.
if you have discovered fewer than 10 Lucky Pokemon, a Pokemon that has spent time in Poke Storage since July of August of 2016 is guaranteed to become a Lucky Pokemon when traded.
So if it's old.
That's why mine became a Lucky Pokemon because I knew it would. I knew it would.
Yeah.
But you turned mine.
I was lucky if it's gonna die soon. It's old.
No, they actually, you can actually make them stronger
Can you Pokemon die?
twice as fast.
Do they have age?
Yeah.
What's the average lifespan of a Pokemon?
Everything always dies. Okay, what about Pokewoman? Okay, we already went through this, Jake. There's
Well,
Pokewoman out there.
No, I'm not worried about that.
As of 2017, they created both sex Pokemon in Pokemon Go.
Oh, in Pokemon
But
Go?
what's their
They already
gender?
had it already.
In
But
Pokemon
what's
Go,
their
they-
gender?
In
That's what I
Pokemon Go,
need
they
to know.
didn't it.
They had just all males, and then they were like, oh, we're sexist.
Well, what about the other genders?
Exactly.
Okay.
Everybody knows there's more than two.
Your
That's-
Articuno has a vagina, but it looks like it has a penis.
That has nothing to do
There's
with
barely a difference between a vagina and a penis.
There's,
Alright, so-
there's
One's like
biologically there's no difference. Jake.
one's like an inside out version of the other.
Oh yeah, that matters.
Swift. So this is going to turn into a Vaporeon.
Okay. What about Jake?
You can either turn this into
Whatever I want.
it's a Flareon or a
Espion?
I think that's
I need an Umbreon.
and then I think it's Swift. You got to name two. If you look it up and do it, it'll,
Yeah, I looked up the names, but I forgot that the moves also
Yeah.
determine it. So no. It's only 25 candies, but I was like, man, I've been stuck on this one. I've been stuck.
I have 1,000 candies. I wish you could trade candies,
1,000
dude.
EV candies?
I'm waiting for all of them. I have my own little squad, bro.
All of how many more are there? There's like 7?
Two more.
There's 2 more?
Okay.
Okay.
We got.
Oxycontin,
There's 7
Xanax,
altogether,
Percocets,
including
and
the-
Lortabs, Valium.
So we got 3 of them.
What you need?
No, there's 2 more. There's 8 altogether.
There's 5 out. There's the 3, and then there's Umbreon and Espion. There's the OG3. So there's Vaporeon, Flareon,
Jolteon.
Jolteon. There's Umbreon and Espion.
Eevee.
Oh, and Eevee. If you count Eevee.
Yeah, but
So
Eevee's not in the ball.
Then there's gonna be
Eevee's the
there's gonna be 2 more. There's gonna be a fairy one, and then
The Dragon one?
the dragon one. I think it's a fairy.
That'd be dope, dude. Because so in Pokemon Go, there's also badges, and out of catching Pokemon, there's only 2 badges I don't have. I need to catch 10 more Ice types, but I also need to catch 175 more Dragon type Pokemon. Because you never see Dragon Pokemon. It's the
What are
most rare.
Cascades?
Cascades? What's the Cascades? Dratinis?
Dratinis. All the time, dude. I get them there all the time.
Dratinis. How far are you on Dragon Train
I
team?
don't fucking know. My phone's dead.
Oh yeah, you're fun.
What do you expect from me?
I expect you to. Did you just wake up, dude? Why don't you just start your phone when you sleep?
Well, I got out at 3, and I drank a beer, went to bed at 4, passed out on the couch.
And
And
then
then
turn
you
your
woke
phone.
me up at 7, I told him to fuck off. He woke me back up at 9 o'clock again. I was like, fine, I'll get up. I sat there, couldn't find my phone.
It's magical, man.
So he took my phone.
So you're telling me you were ready at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I just didn't have my phone.
Oh, we connected.
That's okay. I was busy.
I was
busy at 10:30 anyways.
probably doing. I went.
I
I
found
went.
it.
It's a weird part. I think I went.
You might be getting for that doorknob.
I really did fart though. It was just good timing.
How do you know you're gay when you fart?
I said safety.
No, you did.
I did.
I didn't know you
Fuck
were
you!
gay.
Can fucking go back and watch the video,
What do
bitch.
you guys say?
All
Oh,
those
they
people.
protected you.
All those people.
Dude, 2 out of these 3 people say you're a liar.
I can see it in the comments. So,
He was like, fag, beat his ass, beat his ass. Dang, dude. Dang, there's some hateful people.
he got me with doorknob the other day. I was just like, what the fuck? Just have it. It's been so long.
So it's like you gotta always say safety. I did. When Chris is editing this, he's gonna hear it and he's like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Chris would be like, fuck, I lost the game.
Dude, I give
I
my
lost the
girlfriend
game.
that all the time, dude. She
What?
doesn't know what to do, so I just keep hitting her.
What if she ever called the police? Well, she's unconscious most of the time. So.
Jesus.
You're not one hit knocks her out, so that's why you don't get the cops involved.
Exactly. You can call the cops if they ain't conscious. Conscious.
Conscious.
Conscious.
What's unconscious?
Not conscious.
I don't have a conscience.
You know?
No.
Good for you, man.
That explains the
Only when I'm cautious.
the whole situation.
It does.
I'm cautious about my conscience because. What were you talking
The conscience.
about?
Consequence?
Consequences?
The consequence of your conscience is unconscious?
Only if you're cautious.
But there's no consequences.
Only if you don't have a conscience.
That's up. Well, there might still be. That's
I
what
don't even know
cops,
what's happening.
cops still do it.
Cops still do it.
We've ascended to a new plane of conversation. Only con words.
Completely.
Yep. Then we had a conquest.
Oh man, that's great.
Hope this
Yeah.
doesn't continue.
Dude, I was gonna try not to pee, but I already drank 3 coffees. I need to go to the bathroom.
So we drink less coffees. Oh yeah.
Bro, I need to drink the coffee, bro. It's an hour drive here. You don't know what I go through. You don't know what I go through.
Driving.
Yeah.
And probably like 4 other things at once. Watch out for them gas pumps.
Hey,
Too many people.
Chris.
Yeah.
Watch your step. I did it again.
Safety.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Safety.
Lord help us all. When's Sam get over?
She's not working. She's somewhere with the kids. Or with Riley. and Jen.
She was home for a cookout?
I don't know. Riley's being bad. She's supposed to go to a friend's house today.
Ah.
So she's like, "You're going home, going to bed."
Oh, did you hear about that fucking shooting in front of your dad's house?
Yeah. No, there wasn't even anybody in the house.
Yeah,
They had a standoff with an empty house.
So there were fucking snipers in their front yard laying on the ground.
Yeah, on the hill, right in front of the house.
That shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is nuts. It's funny though, because they brought nobody out of the house. They did flashbangs and a robot in there and all
They
this
thought
shit.
he ran into that house.
Yeah, but he didn't. But that's so Jackson Police though. Come out with your hands up. He's not answering, guys. What do we do? Flashbang. Nothing happened, guys. Send in the robot. We can't see him. I guess he's not here.
Bang him again.
I guess he's not here, guys. Like, fuck, how do you fuck that up?
80-year-old man's and they're laying on the ground.
Dead. Like this guy was innocent.
That's funny.
No guy died, as far as I know. They were supposed to release the report
There was,
Tuesday.
they did. I seen on Facebook. They were looking for 2 people.
Oh, but they found him in Flint.
Did they?
They found one of them in Flint. The people they were looking for. But it's still great that they had to stand off with an empty house. Like you're shouting commands, I'm sure.
That house didn't stand a chance.
They got the guy out there negotiating, probably with the megaphone, like, "All right, this is the chief. I need you to come out with your hands up."
Negotiator.
he looks at his fellow cops. He's like, "Man, this guy's tough. He's not breaking."
He's resisting.
That's fucking golden.
Dude, Nate has golden shoes.
I was gonna put them on and prop them up on the table.
He has golden shoes with wings.
What the hell?
Oh my god. He needs to get his red wings. Gold wings isn't a thing. Except for, it is a motorcycle.
The only way he'd get some gold, like red wings, is if fucking butthole is bleeding.
Yeah, he's golden.
I mean, he might go find him a hockey player though. Maybe that's a way to get your red wings, right?
Technically, you could get a red wing from a red wing.
You guys see that picture of that Boston hockey player? Like he's skating on the ice, and it's like a picture of him, and then you see like the stains, like right in the background, and there's these two girls right in the front holding a sign. They were like, "Hey, so and so." It was a guy you see. It was like, "We sucked your dick in high school. Do you remember us?" And he's just like,
I did see that. That's funny.
he's like, "Nope." You were like 1 of 40, 2 of 40.
I'm gonna have to refresh
Like, I was a star athlete, okay?
Obviously, it's the NHL.
Yeah, that's gotta be pretty good.
It is like the 4th most popular pro sport in the U.S.
In the US.
I mean, probably 5th or 6th worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, probably soccer is way above it.
Soccer's definitely number 1 for the
Yeah.
world.
And then probably, like, I don't know, do you think rugby is higher?
Ooh, I don't know, honestly. It's hard to really say. The only international sport I really know that's more popular is soccer. Rugby might be up there.
Formula One?
Formula One, maybe, yeah, and cricket. A lot of those Asian companies, or not countries,
They're just companies.
and Middle Eastern countries, they play cricket. They love that
I
shit.
got an issue with that Chinese company. Just one of them.
You know, my issue with them is they make all these products with American flags and shit on them.
That's so true they do that. They'll do it.
They're like that. I think I talked about it last week. It's like I looked at a screwdriver, had American flag handle, and on the handle it said "Made in Taiwan." I'm like, what the fuck?
This is American One beanie. American beanie. It's not American One.
Okay.
It is made in China. Made in China.
Throw it away.
That's my beanie, bro.
It's a Chinese American flag. Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, dude. Do we have to? Maybe that's like part of the trade deal. You have to make each other's flags. So do we make the Chinese flag?
Doubt it.
I doubt it, dude. Like the communist fucking flag.
Exactly.
No one's gonna make.
Nobody's
that.
gonna make that.
I was like,
Red and like a yellowish gold color. It's fucking ugly.
yeah.
Well, what are you, USC? Gay?
USC, is that it? What's USC?
USC is it's the college.
Okay.
Southern Cal.
Oh, okay. University of Southern California. Okay. People throwing out these acronyms, man. I don't know. Is that a country or something?
You said AMA or something to me earlier. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh yeah. Well, this is like online. You know, you might not know what an AMA is. I don't know what USC is.
That's a
You
good
don't
point.
know what AMA is.
Good point. We're both stupid.
We're both half retarded.
Exactly.
I said retarded.
Oh my god, this would make the video so much more interesting.
Riker has a cricket. Riker has a cricket bat.
Okay, that is okay.
Tennis might be more popular worldwide.
Maybe.
Where?
We're talking about what's
What's the most popular worldwide sport besides soccer?
Sex.
Okay, that's more popular than soccer.
wow, I think
We were wrong this whole time.
You can become an athlete.
This is a sport.
What the hell?
Dude, glory holes?
Glory holes?
Pornhub? What do you mean? Those are the
all
pros.
hole in one every
Dude,
time.
you should see how much I sweat.
They need a league for
Right, it's a
this.
sport.
Can you sign up for a league? Is there like a weekly thing we can do? Like,
Chess is a sport because you sweat. Cheerleading is a sport because you sweat. Sex
You
is a
sweat-
sport
you sweat during chess?
because you sweat.
I've never sweated playing chess unless it's really hot.
What kind of chess are you playing, bro?
Exactly. Are you like playing chess in the middle of the desert?
Chess is life.
Chess is not like
Yes, it is. Life is a game.
Probably gaming. So StarCraft.
Ooh,
It's gotta be pretty big.
life is the biggest.
Like Half-Life?
No.
it. Maybe
like
Fortnite.
RuneScape.
Like RuneScape.
Fortnite might be more popular.
Right
What did you say, RuneScape?
Fortnite.
Oh,
Pokemon.
Fortnite? Oh, Fortnite's probably more.
Pokemon made more money than Fortnite.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, if we're going with the video game, it's probably Pokemon.
So yeah, if
So what was
you're
the
counting all their
What was the
games.
original conversation?
We're talking about sports that are more popular worldwide than hockey, basically.
Um,
We already got rugby,
Rugby, cricket,
Formula One.
Formula
cricket-
One.
Formula One's probably a bit.
Cricket's not. I mean, we talking about regional.
Just world, the rest of the world.
Worldwide.
Pretty much
Worldwide.
not the U.S.
We don't really
Yeah.
have rugby.
No,
I mean, we have.
But the problem is the sports that are popular here aren't really popular anywhere else. Like nobody, like rugby's the closest thing to football anywhere.
baseball is worldwide.
Baseball is.
But okay, baseball's up there too.
Hockey's world.
But it's still most popular in the U.S. and Mexico.
okay. Not world because I don't think Egypt has hockey.
I think hockey.
They got the best.
I think hockey's mostly. I think hockey's mostly a North American
What do you
thing.
think they do with that pyramid?
Russia gets down on hockey though.
Russia definitely does. All the Nordic
Northern countries, yeah.
Russia's one of the best.
Yeah.
Iceland
Racing.
racing. Yeah, Formula
that's what I
1.
said. Formula One racing. That's the most popular one.
Yeah, it's more popular than NASCAR probably worldwide.
Oh, definitely. I think only Americans watch NASCAR. I turn left better than you though.
Canadians also do the Olympics just in general.
Yeah.
Fucking worldwide.
Was that like
The
soccer?
Olympics isn't a sport. It's like, well, what do you do? I Olympic.
They're getting rid of wrestling in the Olympics. Hear about this?
I just watched.
Oh, good. Wrestling's scary.
I just watched the Olympics. I got that on my Xbox right now. It's a
The Olympics are
Olympic
going
channel.
right now.
Yeah, it's a fucking yearly round thing, dude.
It's
They do every 2 years.
Even
They
years,
have the
though.
Winter
This is it.
Olympics, and then 2 years later they have the Summer Olympics, and then 2
Yeah,
years
but
later they
they
have the
last
Winter
through
Olympics.
the whole year though.
They,
Yeah,
keep,
but
they keep going
it's
all the time.
No, it's in even years. So
Yeah.
this year there is an Olympics. 2018.
Okay.
So last year they didn't. Next year they
Yeah,
won't.
this is winter then, because I think the last one was the summer in
Well,
Beijing.
I just watched the bike fucking
In
tournament.
2016,
It was like
the
7
Summer
different
Olympics,
events.
or the Winter
Beijing,
Olympics were in Beijing.
Beijing was in 2008, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, that was a while
What
ago.
was the
bro.
last one then?
I think it was in.
Yeah.
Oh, Brazil.
2006.
Brazil.
That was-
R-
2006 was
was it
I
Rio
think
de
it was-
Janeiro last time?
I think it was in Antarctica. I think they got it.
Oh, for sure. Check it out.
No, I think it's Tokyo, right?
the last
Yeah.
one.
No, I think the one this year.
Oh, it might be. I think the last one they were in
This
Brazil
year.
though, because I remember the athletes talking about
I thought it was in Russia. Maybe that was the World Cup.
right in Christmas.
Russia. World Cup was in Russia. I know that for sure.
Oh, it's in Pyeongchang, which is in South Korea.
This year.
That's what it was.
What was the last few?
Sochi was the last winter ones, which was in. I think Sochi is Russia, right? No,
Maybe.
Soviet Russia?
Sochi. Yeah. So the one 4 years ago, the last Winter Olympics was in Russia. This year it's in South Korea. But you're talking about the 2016 ones.
But 2004. It's in Egypt.
It was definitely in Egypt. It was in Egypt. It was inside the pyramids. That's why they built the pyramids.
Exactly for the Olympics.
Well,
Duh.
2016, it was in Rio de Janeiro, so it was in Brazil.
Okay.
But that year they also hosted the World Cup, I think.
Brazil did.
I think they did it like within a year of each other. They hosted the Olympics and the World Cup. It was like a big like Brazil.
Damn.
They're like, hey, Brazil exists. There's people there.
If you can take one rule from a different country and bring it to America, United States, whatever, what rule would that be?
Don't say slavery.
No, I wasn't.
No, I was looking at you.
It was gonna be
Look at
really
you.
bad, but it wasn't gonna be slavery. Come on.
Looking at you.
I'd say women's rights from Saudi Arabia.
You can chop her head off.
You think they nailed it?
Only if she disobeys me.
It's one of the oldest countries, man. They might have nailed it.
Yeah, I mean they've been around for a long time. They're doing something right.
We used to have that, and then women developed.
Got rights and shit. They can drive cars
I
and
mean,
vote. Oh,
look at, we didn't have fucking global warming until women declared rights.
exactly.
That's true. The
So-
more rights women has, the more global warming.
Because we all know correlation is causation.
That's true. Everyone knows that's a fact, dude.
Yeah.
What is it? It's a
Dr. Seuss said that.
child support. Wasn't a thing. Tell women's rights.
That's true. That's true.
Women's rights has really fucked us over. I didn't get none of this good shit.
Right.
Yeah, because you're not a woman.
No, but it's like I don't know. I gotta try to think
I
of a
just see what
serious
you mean.
answer.
A serious one.
I seen a meme on Facebook. It's it was an airplane. It was like airplane full of women's rights activists or whatever, and then it showed the continent. It was like against women's rights or something like that, and the plane just went right around. It was stupid.
Oh, no, it said what is it? Women equality, and they're flying towards the U.S. But then and then another picture says
equal.
equal responsibility or something, and the plane just turns around. They're like, "Oh, you want equality, but not you don't want to hold your weight, huh?"
That's funny, dude. I don't know what law. I don't know what's good laws in other countries.
Are we speaking specifically laws, or more like maybe a tradition or an ideal?
So you're still going with Saudi Arabia? So you're like peak of civilization happened right there, dude.
I don't know.
They got the
You
nice
never
weather.
hear anything from Australia besides animal attacks. So I think
I would honestly say probably something from one of the like Norway or Denmark.
With like education,
Yeah.
we're already trying
that
to
or-
legalize
or-
marijuana.
healthcare. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, legalized.
Well, they-
Portugal. Okay, Portugal. They decriminalized all drugs.
Yeah, and the crime rate's
You can
dropped.
drink when you're 8 years old.
Well, there's less laws.
Is that like? Are you arguing for that?
I didn't start drinking until I was like at least 12.
You can't go to jail for drinking alcohol at 8 if it's not illegal to drink alcohol at 8.
I'm like 6 years old. Like, bro, I got the hookup. I gotta connect over on
No, but those
Just go to
Nordic,
the store.
those Nordic countries are like the happiest countries on earth.
5 years
So
old.
I mean, there's several things we could adopt that they do.
More snow.
Exactly. People are so happy. In the
What is
snow,
it? People in
apparently.
Europe, they have to. You know how we have to renew our driver's license every year?
Yeah.
They have to renew theirs every 2 years.
Well,
Damn.
in all European countries.
So in,
Anything like that.
In
in Florida, you get your tags every 2 or 3 years on your car.
in Arizona, you get a license every 50 years.
50.
My girlfriend has
Arizona?
an ID. It doesn't expire till 2056.
God.
2056. And she's left. She's been in Michigan for like 3-4 years.
How's that?
Maybe it's 40. Maybe it's 50. Maybe it's
That's
60
crazy.
years. But
Two.
it's like no, it's not 2. It's never that 2.
I bet you got a lot of problem with people that are too old to be driving.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
Because that happens here. Like you see somebody driving on the road and they're old as shit, and they're doing something really stupid, and you're like, why the fuck are you driving? It's like you should not be doing this anymore.
that's true. It's good until your 65th birthday. So that's what it is.
Identification card or driver's license?
Driver's license.
No,
so you
shit.
get your driver's license. It's just good till you're 60. That actually makes the most sense, actually, because 65 is when you should like take the test again. I feel
Right,
like.
right.
And before you're 65, you don't really need it
I think
again.
last year I read something about how they're trying to get rid of having to have car insurance.
In Michigan. Yeah, there's a bunch of billboards around Detroit with people saying like, my car insurance is more expensive than my car note. Thanks, Lansing. There's a bunch of billboards in Detroit about that.
It's like I think that is the same thing as like me at work. I have a union. So we have a union. What's a union good for? Nothing. They take $50 a month just so you have a lawyer if you get into any certain. How
Yeah.
often do you need a lawyer in your life?
Dude, they have that at Meyer.
The only reason you need insurance is if you get into a crash. How often do you get into a fucking crash?
Yeah, that's true.
And so I'm paying fucking $200 a month for one vehicle. We got 2 vehicles, and I don't need this shit.
Dude, I feel it. That car out there, man, $300 a month. They were
You
on
have
that.
2 cars, 3 cars.
2 cars.
Okay.
$330 in insurance is what we pay a month. We paid the car note on that is we own the red one.
Pretty
But
sure if you get married, it'll be cheaper.
Don't let me- what?
Also, I heard if you have a kid, it's way cheaper.
Is it
Yeah.
really? No way. Car
And
insurance-
you do both of them at the same time. I think it goes down to like
Don't let my girlfriend know this. Should be throwing out a birth control and proposing.
$100.
But yeah. So I think it's good to have insurance, but it's just crazy how expensive it is here. Michigan is like the highest car insurance. Like if you go to other states, like I had a friend move from California and it doubled. I think he was paying like $120, and then it doubled to like $250 for him for car insurance.
That's ridiculous.
I think something like $100, $120. This seems more reasonable.
But there's ways around it. Like I worked for the Amish,
Mhm.
and okay, the next year after that is even more amazing. But when I worked for the Amish, you can get a chauffeur's license
Yeah.
or chauffeur's insurance,
Mhm.
which is basically when you sign up for insurance, they'll ask you a bunch of questions. What are you doing with your vehicle, or how much do you drive, or they'll ask you a absurd amount of questions. And if you tell them that, oh, you drive a lot, and you're an Uber or you're a taxi driver, your insurance will go down a lot. Like I think I was paying $50 a month.
So your insurance goes up if you tell them you're driving more?
If it's just for
If it's for
pleasure.
work. If it's for
If you tell them you're basically you drive 20 miles to work,
Mhm.
but you drive 100 miles or 250 miles in a week.
Okay.
And I mean, they're gonna be like, okay, well, here's $150 a month.
Yeah.
But like, I got the chauffeur's
Uh-huh.
insurance,
Insurance,
and
yeah.
and shit. And then the next year, I tried to do the same thing,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, okay, we'll send it in the mail. I said, well, I'm not gonna fucking pay you until you send it to me.
Yeah.
So they sent me an electronic one on my phone. I didn't pay it.
Uh-huh.
I got pulled over, and I showed the got my insurance, and he's like, okay. I was like, so I had a whole year's worth of, even though it was only going to be like $580 for the whole year,
Yeah.
I still got away with it without even paying for it.
I'm not saying my insurance on the red car is made up, but I'm just saying it's made. But it might be made up.
Everything's made up.
I'm just-
Everything is made up at some point in time.
I'm just saying I know someone who works at a car insurance, and if you have $90, you got insurance for the rest of the year. If you want me to get you hooked up with the person. I mean, the black car, because it's a new, we actually have legit insurance with the red ones. I mean, supposedly big.
I had somebody tell me a word that I used. I don't remember what word it was. I had somebody tell me that a word I used was made up one time. I was like, you understand that every word was made up at some point in time, right? It's like the word I was using was a real word. The guy just didn't understand it. He's like, that's a made up word. I'm like, no, it's not. But every word's made up. So I guess you're right.
Using that psychology on them,
Right.
Like, blow psychology.
Safety.
Psychology.
Psychology.
Biology. That's a whole different ballgame.
Oh, I don't know about that psychology. Oh, that's funny. Like biology. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about biology.
I've heard of biology though. Well
I
versed
don't
in
know,
that.
man. My cousin.
Still all do.
Biology.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa.
That's
You look like you should have Uggs on and
You know, I thought about putting them on, but
It's
they
like, I got
have,
some tan Uggs
they
that
have
go
some-
great with this.
they have some salt stains on them. I
Oh,
gotta wash
Fucking
them.
Michigan and their salt.
I feel you, man.
Did not work out how I wanted it to.
That's called life.
I wanted the ball to think.
Dude, you don't even know, dude. You don't even know.
That's a
tennis.
cricket racket.
You don't. Yeah, you don't even know cricket. I forgot.
Oh, it's tennis, you motherfuckers.
This is cricket, dude.
Cricket is a type of animal.
Cricket.
Insect speak.
Have you seen the paddles they use for cricket?
Yeah,
It's
like
so weird.
flat,
Yeah.
and they're like
In the game, I don't even understand how the game works.
It's like baseball, but not.
But not at all. Yeah. Because it was on like ESPN one time. It was like the Cricket World Championship or something. I'm like, this is a thing?
Yeah,
And I'm like, I watched it for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
it's big in the Commonwealth Games, which is like
Hunger Games?
no. So there's the Olympic Games.
You're not doing this right.
The Olympic Games is the whole world, but then there's the Commonwealth Games, which is like the Olympics.
You're so bad at stuff, Randy.
But it's
Is
the Commonwealth Games are
that
just.
on the right hand?
Yes, it is.
What's on the right hand?
But it's Olympics, but only for countries that used to being part of the United Kingdom.
They
Okay.
just
So
suck.
Ireland,
It's called the
England,
Commonwealth. Man, I don't think Irish people would like that.
Scottish.
No, it's like Canada's in it, England's in it, Wales, Scotland, India, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. A lot of countries.
No Scotland.
Freddie Krueger was a
Scotland probably in it. I don't know about Ireland though, because Ireland,
Aren't they like right there though?
yeah, but they don't like those people.
You
Dumbass, I don't
tend to not like people when you're drunk all the time. And you have red hair.
Yeah, well, Northern Ireland's in it. Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Ireland, they don't. They like. They have.
They're like, fuck you, huh?
Yeah, there was like, we got Conor McGregor, okay?
That's all we need.
Oh, boxing, that's probably a bigger sport, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty international.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like most, there's a lot of like South Americans, Europeans in there. I don't know about a lot of Asians.
Filipinos.
Filipinos, yeah.
All the Latino
They
countries.
use machetes though.
That's a cartel.
It's like the WCF or whatever it was. You know what I'm talking about? It was like the extreme wrestling where they use like barbed wire. And
Yeah, it's
ECW.
ECW. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought you were talking about the WWE's version of the NFL.
Oh, the XFL.
XFL. The XFL. for
I
2
heard
seasons.
it was maybe like a year ago, but I heard Vince McMahon was trying to bring it back.
Oh, really?
But it was probably 2 years ago because it was when all the protests started and NFL ratings were
They
dropping.
need to
And
bring back celebrity deathmatch.
Yes.
They brought that back for like a couple seasons.
I know, but it wasn't as good as the original.
They brought that back for like a couple seasons.
I know, but it wasn't as good as the original.
That they could do. Eminem was probably in the original one,
Oh, he
but now
was.
they can have him again.
Him and MGK could fight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Those two and Mac Miller. See who wins. You know.
Well, then Mac Miller's gonna come in and die from an overdose.
Oh, dude.
Him and Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato are gonna fight and just both die.
That is so brutal. Oh my god. There's an opioid epidemic going on in our country.
Not my fault. So
I didn't
Fuck
give a
it.
shit.
I'm not a doctor and I'm not a
Thank you,
pharmaceutical
government.
company.
For all of the drugs you give us.
Exactly, including the illegal ones in which you flood into our communities and then arrest us
I
for
mean,
it.
China doesn't even like fluoride in their water.
They don't.
Thank you, government. Again. It's fluoride.
Chi-
It's fluoride. Chloride.
Yeah, they don't like chloride.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of people put it. Instead of chlorining their pools, they're putting salt water in the pools now.
Yep.
It's more expensive.
Yeah.
It's more expensive.
It's more expensive, but it's supposed to be like better for you. I guess. You know,
They're better for your skin and stuff, yeah.
probably. But you can't wash your clothes on
You can't.
it. Can't.
I don't usually wash my clothes in my pool.
You have a pool?
Yeah. Actually, just drained it.
Wow.
Because nobody got in it for a couple weeks. We weren't taking care of it. And got all green. Like
Like
all summer, we took care of it, and then we had a couple cold or rainy days and shit in a row, and everybody was busy. And
In Michigan, the last 2 days have been very
so
cold.
for like the first 2 months we had it was like every day I was out there checking the fucking levels and cleaning it. And
Do you think people in other states assume it's always cold here? Like pool? Why would you have a pool in Michigan?
right, is it indoor?
Oh.
Heated maybe?
Oh, it's for hockey. So
Oh,
you can
right.
play some pong hockey, right? That's why you have it.
Somebody was like, you should just leave a little bit of water in your pool, and you have a little ice rink. I'm like, that is stupid on so many levels.
I have a friend.
Like, first of all, if the ice doesn't break the pool, the lining of the pool, you're gonna be skating around and somebody's skate's gonna hit the liner, and you're gonna. It's like, no, the pool's gonna break.
That's true. I have a friend though in Livonia, and he built his own hockey rink in his backyard.
Nice. He's probably set up boards and like a tarp and put water in it and froze it.
Yeah, and he has some
Amish-
spotlights.
The Amish do that every year.
Really?
In the winter, they'll fill their basketball court. They'll put boards, like a foot
They got a
board.
basketball court?
Every single
Doesn't take
house.
electricity to play basketball.
Oh, you just put fun in with Amish, and that doesn't make sense to me. No offense to all the Amish people, but
Those
But
words do not belong in the
They,
same
they put
sentence.
boards up and they'll put tarps down and fill their basketball court up with water
really?
and just let it freeze. And then
There's a company that sells like backyard ice hockey kits.
they'll chop it all up with chainsaws during
Okay.
the winter once it freezes, and they'll load it into a freeze like
For the ice box.
yeah, the ice box.
That
And it'll
box.
last them all year.
For that box, huh?
It's about the size of that room. It's about 8 by 8 by 12.
Really?
Fill
And then
up
they
with
got
ice.
little,
Like from
they
Frozen.
got a little spigot on the outside that drains the ice.
Do they sing that same
Yeah.
song they sing at the beginning of Frozen? Where the guys are cutting the ice?
Yeah, I would be so happy doing that job.
It wasn't that bad actually.
Really?
We had like you'd had hooks to grab the ice out of it, and then they had like little boards laid down, and you just fucking slide it straight into the cooler,
Ah, that'd be
and
kind of.
then more
It was
hooks. to lift it up and
exactly,
stock it.
exactly like
It was
Frozen.
actually pretty nice. It was
I'd
good.
imagine they sing that song then. I can only assume. I would.
Oh, what is that song from Frozen?
I don't know. It's right at the beginning. There's people cutting ice and singing. I don't remember how it goes.
Yeah,
You guys are so
Beware
sorry.
the frozen heart.
I hate the snow, dude. I hate
I
Frozen.
love the snow.
You love the snow? Don't you
Right.
marry?
The heat hates my body.
The heat does?
Heat fucking.
I'd much rather be hot than cold.
Yeah. Well, why'd you come back? This guy used to live in Florida, man. Why'd you come
I
back?
didn't know anybody.
That's true. Pathetic. Pathetic. Came back for
No friends.
That's what I came back for.
Aw. Look at both of these guys.
You lived in Florida too.
Yeah, but I came back
Before
'Cause
I
I was
met
in-
you guys.
because I was in 9th grade.
See,
Okay?
we moved away and moved back.
That's true.
He just moved fucking hour and a half away and stayed there.
That's true. I'm slowly getting farther away, actually, because
And he's like, next year, Thailand.
Make this better, Chris. Keep making this better, Chris.
Ipsy's like 40 minutes away. Actually, I lived in Detroit for a minute, and it's like an hour. It's like an hour and a half to where I lived.
People actually choose to live in Detroit.
The population's going down every year, so
Some
real
don't.
estate's cheap. You can buy a house for $10,000, $5,000. I've seen
Some
some.
asbestos.
I've seen some nice houses there for like $5,000, $10,000.
Yeah.
You just gotta live in 5 Mile in Greenwood.
You hear the, pollen and shit like that?
Nope. Oh, in Detroit.
It gives people like allergies.
That's why Detroit's going down.
But you know what?
Too much
Gnats
pollen.
will fly as high as they can in the air and die. And then they pollinate.
Really?
So that's what we're breathing in
Gnats.
and sneezing.
Oh. This dude's a fucking biologist over here, dude.
I've never heard about this.
I've never heard that too, but that sounds
No.
cool.
All the
That
gnats
makes
I've
sense,
seen
though.
were not way high in the air.
You ever been flying though, dude? This is a gnat right there,
This is
man.
the swarm of
Did
gnats.
you like eat any bugs on the way down?
I didn't, and my mouth was open the entire time. I was freaking out, man.
Probably a bunch of gnats. You didn't even
The
know.
other guy's like, worst case of cotton.
Well, just in case anyone listens to this, last week I went skydiving. So that's what we're talking
We were actually talking about sucking dick.
You give me bugs in your mouth? No, but less sperm.
about. Oh, you never do both at the same time? How do you suck dick?
See, now you will parachute. You can go
I mean, I would
parachute by
definitely
yourself.
try getting a blowjob while fucking skydiving.
Exactly.
That would be cool.
I don't know, the guy wasn't that.
60
It wasn't that hot. You wouldn't have blown him.
You have a person on your back. She has a person on her back. You both give each other.
Pull the chute right at climax. Boom!
The thing is, you ain't gotta pay attention because the people behind you are gonna pull shoots.
Dude, one thing that was crazy. So you're sitting in this small plane. There's 5 people in this plane. This plane is so small, and like I had to sit on the guy's lap behind me,
Yep.
and then Sarah's right here sitting on this guy's lap. And then they
I'd
open the
applaud him.
door, and she puts her feet out, and then they tilt the plane, dude. And I just see Sarah jump right before.
So
I
you don't jump, they're just like, get the fuck out.
right beforehand. I was like, don't jump.
She's
Like, no, wait, your parachute.
let the streak of piss on it.
It's just a line of shit.
she didn't realize, but they like tilt the plane a little bit, and so like you just whoop, and the guy behind you pushes no matter what. You're getting off that plane, dude. And then I'm just like, so I was looking at my girlfriend, and then she wasn't there. Got off the fucking plane.
I've never seen her again. She's dead.
He's like, you should have went with a parachute.
That's what I said. You just yell at her before she jumps out, like, no, wait, your shoe.
That'd be so funny. Oh, dude, it's a crazy experience. It's not as scary as
I always
you think,
wanted to
though.
do it.
It's not as scary as you think, though. I thought it was gonna be real. I thought there was gonna be, when you're on a roller
They
coaster.
made you go piss before you went up there.
They don't say anything about it.
No.
Actually.
They're
I
like,
did,
anybody
though.
have to use the bathroom.
I did though, but then she like,
So our instructors do not like cleaning piss and shit off of their outfits.
when you're on a roller coaster though, and you feel that drop in your stomach,
Mm-hmm.
you don't feel that. Like
Yeah.
I was waiting for that feeling because that feeling is very scary to me.
Yeah.
Like on the dragster at Cedar Point, I'm like, oh man, that feeling.
Yeah.
But no, you just jump out, and then you're just like, oh. Okay.
How long did it take you to get used to it? Like 5 seconds, 10 seconds?
Probably 10 seconds, I would say. For like 10 seconds, like,
fuck.
whoa.
Wait, I don't even say fuck anymore.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. Then you just look around and stuff. You gotta keep your head back, kind of, because like, you're on someone's back, and this person's the person who's doing everything,
Right.
right? So you don't want like his head's right here, so you don't want to like headbutt. Sarah was okay because she's short, but you know,
Yeah, she was right underneath the chin.
If I
So.
was to go somebody, I'd probably have to be in bed.
you'd have to do it for him.
I'm sorry, I'm too tall for you.
It's like, do you have a bigger guy? It's like, yeah, but he won't fit in the plane.
Yeah. So it's weird. You have to where we went. You can't weigh anything more than 250. I think is the max weight.
I better go now.
You're getting close, bro.
Couple more beers and I'm tipping the scale.
With all my work clothes on, that's 2 shirts, heavy ass pants, hard hat glasses, soaking ass gloves, steel toe boots with metatarsals. I weigh 230.
Really? Dude?
Okay,
Dude, you're
so-
getting up there, bro.
So without all that extra shit,
Probably like
210.
250,
How much did you weigh when we graduated?
175.
175.
I weighed 175 most of my life, and then
You gained 40.
I got pregnant. And
Really,
I
dude.
kept the
That's
baby
what they
alive.
say to us. It's not.
She-
You know,
but
she
are
had
you
no
suffering from
symptoms.
an abortion though?
She did not have
Helped
no
you out?
symptoms. I had all the cravings. I gained the weight.
it came out your vagina.
it might as well have. And everything else.
Dude, I have a friend.
I even started breastfeeding.
My friend John, it happened the same way, dude. He gained like 30 pounds, dude. Maybe like 20, but 20, 30 pounds.
I'm
He's
pretty
trying
sure I still weigh the same exact weight as I did in high school.
I have gained 10 pounds since high school.
I did it to myself. I really didn't. Because I've never been able to lose
I
weight
do it to
or
myself
gain
all the
weight.
time. It's usually
Yeah,
in the shower.
So I drank a whole bunch of protein drinks, and I was taking what are they? They're weight loss pills.
Stacker?
No,
They're like a popular one.
Stacker 2.
Oh, yeah, Stacker too.
no, they were hydroxycut.
Hydroxycut? Okay. Yeah,
I
that's one
think
too.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
To boost your metabolism.
you need to work out when you do it, when
Yeah.
you take them. So I mean, I didn't work out.
So
So
you
I
just
did
ate
the
more?
opposite.
Okay.
So I gained weight. Which-
Mm.
That's what I really wanted to do because I mean I was so disproportionate. Fucking really skinny legs and the fucking just big ass head.
Well, if you got skinny legs, then you need to go like do some squats or something, bro.
But now I'm equaled out, and now I can work it out into.
Does anybody else think that half the reason to take a shower is to beat off?
What
See,
else
I
do
beat
you-
off before I take a shower. He beats off in the shower because he probably still has a pocket pussy in the shower.
What's this rose? Don't touch that. That was so-
My garden, my personal garden. You
I'll
don't touch
say
it.
that was one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life.
You, I picked it up.
Yeah, but I was waiting.
I smelled it.
Dude, I was just thinking about me. You holding me up from a dick in. Actually, it might have been more like I don't know. It might have been worse. Honestly, for my girlfriend at the
Does
time.
Sarah watch this?
She's listened to it.
So-
But yeah, but you can say whatever. It doesn't matter. But my girlfriend at the time, like she lived with me, so she was probably there too. Was she?
This was a Springport Glen, right?
What was
Was it
that?
Becca?
No,
Kylie.
It was Kylie.
Is it Kylie?
Yeah, so this is
Definitely
Springport
This
Glen.
wasn't Springport Glen. This was Brown Street.
No, it was it was Springport Glen.
Yeah,
It was Brown Street.
Man, it's so weird that you remembering this wrong.
yeah.
Because
It
we
was-
didn't live together there, and
Yeah.
we lived together.
It was at Springport Glen. That was when we had that apartment there. Because he'd take like 45-minute long shower. We're like, what the fuck is he doing in there? And then we find the rose.
Yeah.
And
I swear I found it at Brown Street.
You definitely didn't, bro. I remember the most embarrassing moment of my life. I remember this.
What do you mean? I remember the most embarrassing moment of your life.
not right though.
You were fucking Taylor, and your mom sitting out there like, yeah, that's my son.
You know what? That
Bro,
wasn't even
that-
embarrassing.
that-
That wasn't even embarrassing.
I was embarrassed for your mom. She's just sitting there, and all you hear is from the other room, and I'm just like,
That's our boy. That's
I'm sitting here with his mom, and she's just like, okay with this. There's no problem.
Well,
I
my
swear
mom's,
everybody was sitting there like,
well, my mom's living with me at the moment, so she can't really have a say.
I mean, that's true, but still, I think I'd be like, I'm going for a walk.
right. You can hear that shit 2 floors down.
Yeah. Crackheads upstairs, we're probably getting off to that shit.
The crickets upstairs. Or downstairs, man. There were definitely crackheads upstairs.
So I'm thinking about just saving up a whole bunch of money and buying Brown Street apartments.
Those are some cool apartments, honestly.
Yeah, and we could all just live there. We talked about this since you lived at Brown Street.
Yeah, those are cool apartments. If they had AC, they'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They want $1 million for it.
Really? You honestly look
I mean,
into
it's
this
got-
thing. What? There's 3 of those.
It's got probably 20, 30 apartments.
Right.
Because there was 8 just in your section, right? A
There's-
basement and then 3 floors,
Yeah,
right?
So
So there's
there's-
8, and then there was another section and another
like
section.
24.
If I work 12 hours a day plus 8 hours on a weekend, every day for
Rest of my
every
life.
week for a year, I'll be making 80 grand
Nice.
a year.
Sweet. So it'll only
So
take
if
you
I do that
16 years.
for
You
okay,
finance it,
let's
though.
say 10 years, I do that for. I mean, I still got my cost of living that I have to fucking do, but I can get a loan.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you could.
plus I gotta kick everybody out of Brown Street.
A lot of crackheads there.
Just rent out like the one section that we weren't in, so that can
Slowly
pay,
make your money back.
so that can
Yeah.
pay off. Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then we just live in the rest of it.
yeah. I mean, if you had a good enough credit, I mean, you could probably just you could finance the whole thing. Honestly, you know. You own this place?
I wouldn't want to.
Just trade. Trade.
You don't like this place? You thinking about getting a place? Will you buy? Next year,
Within next year.
yeah. Me and Sarah are probably in November or December.
Told
We're
me
getting
you should just have a baby, you get married, and then everything gets cheaper.
Don't girlfriend, don't look at this.
Not everything.
Don't watch this, yo. Don't watch this. Don't be giving her.
Chris said he
ideas.
wants to impregnate you.
Don't give
So
her
Let's
he's
get
ideas.
married.
popping holes in all the condoms.
Nah, she won't be doing that, man.
No, man.
What's a condom?
We're gonna switch out our birth control pills with sugar pills.
That would probably work, but don't do that. No, man. No, but we are getting a house though, probably in November or December.
You're
Probably.
Tyson?
No, but they're way cheaper here. I wish.
That's a win-win.
Dude, Andy
You
bought
work-
that house.
You work online, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Well,
Where's
Sarah,
she work?
she works in Livonia, and she works in the dental office.
Courtney's dad drives to Livonia. Well, he used to.
Dental.
He did it
office,
for
One.
25 years.
Yes, 1 hour away
From
from
here
here.
to Livonia.
Here is 58 minutes to my house in Farmington, which is slightly farther away.
Tell her she has to sacrifice some shit.
Right, you
Relationship.
sacrifice everything.
I know, right? Well, if it was up to
I don't
me,
know about
I'd be-
that, but I'm just gonna say it.
If it was up to me, we would have moved to like Florida or something.
That's true. Or Thailand.
Yeah.
Bangkok.
She's the one who wants to graduate from college.
Oh,
and
Yeah,
wants
we
to
can
work.
all move back to Florida.
I tried this a year and a half ago,
I don't.
and
It takes
everybody
time.
was like, "I'm not gonna
It
do
takes
that."
time.
It does.
It does. My girlfriend needs to graduate, and then she wants to.
All
But
right,
she
well,
needs to get a good job.
When she
do it.
graduate,
She graduates in 2 years.
2 years. 2
Yeah.
years is fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Courtney
can
will
all
have-
just go to the Palm Bay area.
Courtney will have all of her certificates and everything she needs by then, and then I'll work my way up in Elro, and there's an Elro in Florida.
Really? Where in Florida?
I don't know.
Cause she.
There's like all the way down. There's about 20 different Elros.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I want to go on the other side though. I don't want that side.
The
of the
west
state.
side.
I want the west side, dude. Water's
Like
better.
off?
Gulf
Is
side.
it?
Water's way. That's where we went jet skiing, bro. We went jet skiing in the Tampa
Bro.
Bay, dude, and the water was
Oh,
so
it wasn't
nice.
in Tampa Bay.
It wasn't. It was in that Bay area though,
Yeah.
because that Bay's pretty
Tampa
big.
Bay is almost all the way to the south, isn't it?
No, it's in the middle.
Is it?
It was just outside of Tampa.
Oh, okay.
I think that might have been the Bay, is what that Bay is called, though.
What was that beach we went to? It started with an M.
Myrtle?
No.
No.
That's in fucking Virginia.
Yeah, that's I think that's North or South Carolina. Is it
Or
Virginia?
something like that.
No, it was. I don't know what the beach was called, but it was definitely this bay right here. It
Okay.
was in this bay. We were just like
it was something.
we were up over here.
The Crab Bay?
Old Tampa
Why
Bay.
does that look like a
Okay.
lobster?
No. But this whole thing.
The bay.
Yeah, that
It
was
kinda
fun.
does.
But
Like
I, from that experience, I realized that jet skiing on a lake is way better.
Bro, really?
Because you don't deal with salt water in your mouth or your eyes. And when your friend decides to dump you off, you don't have to worry about getting eaten by a shark.
I accidentally immediately threw Jake off of the jet ski.
And it was so fast because he like dumped me off it, and by the time I like come up and everything, he's like, it seems like he's like a mile away from me, and I'm freaking out, like, get back here! Come here! I'm gonna die! I am gonna die!
There's sharks.
And then after that, he's like, all right, I got a GoPro. I'm just gonna hook it onto me, and I'm gonna just jump off while you're driving.
Yeah, I told him
And then-
to go as
so-
fast as you can.
So he does this, right? Not realizing that he's still the one hooked up to the kill switch. He's hooked up to the kill switch on the jet ski. So he jumps off, jet ski dies. I just float away from him. And I'm like, now I'm worried about his life. I'm like, oh shit,
If
what
he dies, I'm gonna die.
yeah, so like the way the kill switch was, it was just this thing that sticks in there, so the jet ski won't start unless you have that in there. So I like stick my thumbnail in there, lift it up, and start the jet ski, and I'm fucking turning around. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna save you, Chris.
He was very worried for our
I was, well, and then he was trying to surf on a paddleboard,
Mm.
and I'm like, it's not gonna work. He's like, I'm gonna do it, and he kept going. He's out there. He's out there so far. And I was like, I'm not coming to save you when the shark attacks you.
He came up until like it was like up to his chest though, because I was like, because we were on this beach and there was like a paddleboard there that you could rent.
You're
but no one
supposed to
was
rent
there.
them.
But no one was there, so I was like, I'm just gonna take it.
And you're supposed to rent the
Oh.
umbrella and the chairs that we used too.
Yep. I was like, I'm just gonna take it. And I want to go surfing. So I take it, and like he's like, I'm gonna go with you. So we get out there. He doesn't go. He goes up to his chest.
Yeah, I was like,
just keep going.
this is far enough. I can still get attacked right here. So
I keep jumping on the board and then immediately
Oh,
falling
right,
off.
yeah.
Jumping on immediately.
I think he was
falling.
on it for like 2 seconds one time.
Yeah, it was. You gotta. I always expected to do that. It got pretty bad a couple times though, because like I would fall off and then I would just float down. Like, fuck, dude. I would just float down.
That shit was fun. I was
No
generally
sharks.
concerned. I was like,
Do we
no.
all take a trip to Australia?
Only if we're tripping in Australia.
Let's do it. I want to go down.
Yeah.
Take some LSD. Take some LSD and play some fucking Kangaroos.
They're buff, dude. They're buff, dude.
You see that dude punch that kangaroo that was fucking with his dog?
Mm-hmm.
That was so gangster. 'Cause the kangaroo's just like, motherfucker just hit me. He just hops away like, damn. The dude just gave him a nice hook.
How do I react?
You get a kangaroo that you.
And then there's the one of the guy punching the raccoon.
Off the fence?
Yeah, off the fence. He just walks up to it. Boom! It fucking spins through the air.
Dang, dude.
Every time I see that video, I think of that Kendrick Lamar line where he's like, left stroke, or my left stroke just went viral.
Oh,
Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. And that's the fucking raccoon was just spinning.
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why he did it, but it's great.
That's awesome.
Still
man.
nobody watching?
No,
None of our 25 subscribers are watching.
Sucks.
Well, that's on the podcast.
I'm
It's
gonna
on
have
YouTube.
to unsubscribe.
Yeah,
These guys
seen.
aren't even cool.
I can't be seen like you. No, there's 25 subscribers to our podcast.
Ah, okay.
So when I post as a podcast, people listen to it. They don't.
Right, they don't see us.
I think there's only 6 subscribers that to the YouTube
YouTube?
channel.
Hmm.
That's stuff.
People actually just watch.
This?
Yeah, people do it with other people.
Yeah, people do it, man. I mean, yeah, there's dozens, hundreds of channels. Or just people talking.
Dozens of hundreds.
Dozens of hundreds.
What do
of
they get out of it? Like,
Nothing.
entertainment?
instead of watching TV, they just watch us.
Yeah. Well, also I don't know. I know a lot of people will probably more people listen than watch though.
Yeah.
Right. So like a long format, I think people like 10, 15 minutes because it's entertaining visually. Because you're kind of competing with TV. But if you're just listening to it, like in the car while you're driving or something, it's more entertaining that way. Because then it's just like instead of sitting here by myself, I'm actually just kind of like
in on this conversation a little bit.
I'm just
yeah.
a silent third party in the
Yeah.
conversation, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's more popular as a podcast, right? Because I never even shared the podcast except with you guys. 25 people are subscribed to it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm subscribed. I'm one. I don't know about you guys.
I don't think I did the podcast. I did the YouTube thing
I
though.
did the YouTube thing.
Yeah, so like I'm the only one. So there's 24 random people that do it. Shout out to all you people listening
Right.
to it.
All 24, 2 dozen.
Yeah, rated
We
on
need to make it
iTunes.
like 100 dozen.
Yeah, rated on iTunes. We need to make it 10,000 dozen.
Yep, 10,000
Now we need to
dozen.
get the ginger and the black guy.
Exactly.
Dude, those are mystery
Ginger
guests.
will make it one of these days.
He's more likely, but he has also said he's going to every single one.
All 3 of them, 4 of them.
And
Is
he's
this
made it
4th
to
one?
none.
But if we show up at his house right now, it's not working.
You think so?
But we're here too.
Where does he live?
No,
You know where he
I think
lives?
it was not the Canterbury, but
Man, if we had hotspot, we'd take the laptop
it's
with
placed by
us.
Jackson High.
Oh, he's still
The
living?
Renaissance?
I think it's the
Renaissance Apartments?
one's to the right of it.
Oh no, you're talking about Reed Manor?
Yeah.
Is this in Reed Manor where that dude got murdered with a hammer?
What?
Well, this is like we were in like high school when this happened.
Yeah. You're talking. Yeah,
he
you
might have moved out of there. I don't know. We helped him move in like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
yeah, you're talking about the one next to where you used to live.
No, okay, no, not Reed Manor. It's the one you're thinking of is the apartments kind of behind Jackson High, because he did used to live there. What's that one called?
Well, he moved in there like 6 years ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, and a couple of years ago we went to his Halloween party right around the corner here, wherever it was.
Oh, he moved in with Jacob, yeah.
Yeah, he had that house.
That's where he was living, though.
Yeah,
Right
somewhere right around here.
That was across this. I think it was a little bit more west of here because it was across the street from that school.
Yeah, it was
right?
in this area though. It
That
was-
was his house. I didn't know that.
but I don't
yeah.
know if they still live there or not.
Everyone listening to this is gonna know exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Because we barely know. We're just talking about like over that way, this way, up this way.
Yeah. You're like, what?
Like I don't even know.
West
And
of
I
what?
lived here. Of high school? My high school?
Everybody that
That's
is listening, we're at Loomis Park.
We're at Loomis Park in Jackson, Michigan.
Yeah.
Dude, 2 of the
Picking up all the
subscribers
dirty
are in
needles.
Germany, so I don't even know, man. Like, I was like, maybe these
Way
people
to
are
interrupt
bots.
some shit, Jake.
It's not me. It's probably my fucking wife.
They were
Every time we've done a podcast, she's like, I'm just like, I know he's doing this, but I'm gonna call him.
Needy ass bitch.
One time she came with that coffee, which was pretty
Oh,
nice.
that was worth it.
Yeah, dude. There was like an extra shot of espresso in there or something, dude. Got me
Zooted. He was. He's like, man, I think I drank this coffee. He's like, I'm fucking going.
I was up for like 3 days after that.
Oh my god, I think somebody put some meth in that coffee.
Like I like
Meth
this,
is some really good cocaine.
this Jackson coffee, man.
Woo! Jackson Coffee Company.
Remember
Get you some.
the cocaine drinks that you could get,
Yeah,
like the
Yeah.
energy drink?
yeah, they changed the name.
Yeah,
What
dude.
were they?
There's a drink called cocaine. It
It
didn't
looked-
have cocaine in it.
It looked like half the size of that can.
Yeah,
Basically what it
but they were
looked
called cocaine.
like. It had like 250 milligrams of caffeine.
Taurine.
It had like 250 milligrams of caffeine. So
Yeah.
a cup of coffee has like 90 or 100, I think.
Yeah.
So like one can like
They
that.
probably killed more people than cocaine has.
Monster has 180, and the tall can
Of caffeine?
caffeine. Yeah, I think a Monster is 180, and the regular can of Monster, but it's a tall can compared to a cocaine.
This doesn't even list caffeine on its.
The Rip It doesn't. What about the Full Throttle?
doesn't.
They usually don't. I don't know why they don't, but I feel like they should more often.
yeah.
Energy
No, it
should
doesn't.
list that, but
You got calories, sodium, carbohydrates, sugars, protein, and 3 different vitamins.
This one does. 240 milligrams. Caffeine.
that's a good amount. This isn't a Rockstar. Is 240. Really? That's pretty good. That's more than coffee.
Okay, so it does have caffeine listed as one of the ingredients, but it's like halfway through the long ass list.
It just says caffeine.
yeah, it doesn't say how much. But it
Caffeine, potassium.
there's less caffeine than there is acid.
Well, my Tim Hortons cup does not list it at all.
They should know exactly
What
what's going
about
to be in that cup.
Where's your shit over there?
Check your shit. Everybody wants to know the caffeine levels.
We all have a lot. This is a real coffee drink. La
Wow.
Colombe.
Fucking liar.
La
I
Colombe.
prefer the fake coffee
Coffee.
drinks.
It's a National Park Foundation. I went to a
The
National
fucking drink. It's not a National Park Foundation. There's a whole bunch of coffee.
Oh my dad. This is a cell
We should just
phone.
go disc golfing again.
We'll build my house on some cans.
I brought a couple discs.
Let's get lots of drugs and go disc golf.
Let's just go golfing.
I haven't golfed since the last time we all went.
I got 2 pairs of clubs right there.
Yeah, but the difference is we can go disc golf free.
175. In this.
Oh.
It's pretty close to that. I'm just trying to compare the
Oh.
size.
Yeah, bro. It's little.
Yeah. Let's see about this. So in La Colombe coffee, it's 175. What about this cold brew, high brew?
Safety.
Jesus. Fudge.
This says 130 to 150 in this. So
So
130.
it's like they're not really sure.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're not. Well, it says it's Mexican. So they're
Yeah, so they're just like, yeah, about that much. It's
it's still one dude doing it.
like when I make Kool-Aid, it's just like sugar.
There you
That's
go.
good.
So between these two, it's like 300.
So your heart's like gonna explode soon. Because you drink a regular coffee too.
I drink a regular coffee.
He's got like 1,000 milligrams of caffeine going.
I'm probably averaging like
God.
400-ish right now.
Oh, never mind. It does have caffeine in it.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up? No.
Are you done?
No,
What?
what are you doing? No.
The 5 cents from this
What's up?
can will help preserve our national parks.
80
an
milligrams
hour?
per 8 fluid
Oh,
ounce
what's up?
servings. 160 milligrams per can.
Oh, so it's the 16
Need
ounce
some
can.
milk?
300 milligrams of caffeine.
Man, some people are just extra stupid. Sometimes you're married to them.
It's in that little box.
Can't take it back.
Why would they put it way down there
I don't fucking know.
and not in all the other lists?
You know, I was about to ask. I'm like, did I do your wedding,
It's in a
Jake?
box.
I did it.
80 milligrams.
Smart move. Oh, and maybe it's on more and more cans now. Probably because people are more interested in it.
Yeah, you think they'd put it up here with all the nutritional facts, though.
As I do, I'm just drinking this to stay awake. Okay. Like,
So
I
this
need
one
my
had-
caffeine.
This had 260 in it?
I think it was 160. I think he said it was 160. Where did it go?
Facts, right?
No, this is a big. Oh, it's not.
Man, why do we all
240 milligrams.
240? Okay. Why do we all drink different? So between the three of us, we drink 6 different things. Each one's different.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A Rip
I
It,
usually drink full throttle, but Rip It's are $1, so.
Rip It Full Throttle
Rockstar, La Colombe, Cold Brew,
For the McDonald's 4-cup holder.
Simples.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like if you're looking for caffeine content, maybe at least out of the products we have, Rockstar is the one to go with because this has 80 milligrams for
Honestly,
$1, and you're paying $2 and some change for that
Drink-
Rockstar, and you're getting
drinking
3
Nos.
times as much.
I will.
Nas are okay. I don't know caffeine.
I'm pretty sure it's for Loco.
So you want to get turned?
And
That's some
hype.
caffeine.
And hype.
Like, you won't even care after that. Just get 2 of them, bro. You're good, dude.
Straight.
I
That's what I
drank
do.
4 of them last night. Pissed the bed 3 times.
He's gonna piss on my floor and try to climb in bed with me.
Oh, Riker does that one time. You're holding against him.
I think I did twice. I pissed on the floor and I think I pissed on the table.
Yeah, he
Came
didn't piss
to
on
your
the
bedroom.
table. At least when he pissed on a table, he didn't try to climb on my bed.
Alright, well, since people are listening to this, explain the story of what you did, Riker.
So Sam wakes me up. We're sleeping. Sam wakes me up. She's like, "Hey, why is Brandy standing right there?"
Shut the fuck up.
I open my eyes. I'm like, "Are you pissing on the floor?" And he's just
So
standing there pissing. And then he finishes. He goes to he's right next to my bed. He goes to climb in the bed. I'm like, "Brandy, what are you doing?" He's like sleeping or something. And he
the
like starts to
bathroom was
lay
5 feet
down.
away.
Yeah, bathroom door is like 5 feet away. He starts to lay down. I push him out of my bed, and I'm almost certain he fell in his pee.
No,
You think
That's like-
I'm almost certain. I didn't check. I just pushed him off.
I peed against the wall,
He did.
and the bed was 5 feet away from the wall.
Okay, it's 5 feet away from the bed. You're peeing. What's going through your mind when you do this?
Sleep. I think he was sleeping. He was sleepwalking.
You black out?
I do.
Did you black out that time?
He had to have. He doesn't remember doing it because we told him the next morning. He's like, "I did not pee on your floor." We're like, "Dude, I
Oh,
seen
yeah.
you. You tried to climb in my bed."
Alright, let's do this. What's your funniest blackout story?
What do you mean?
Like a story where you blacked out. I'll tell you.
Well, I don't remember.
Drugs,
So
alcohol, or just in general
You
blackout?
know, if you want to mix them, whatever, dude.
Oh.
What's the story where you blacked out? That's the funniest.
the only time I remember, the only time I ever blacked out was when I tried to frighten my friends over that Dookie Brown lighter.
Without any alcohol or any substances,
Without anything, you blacked out.
yeah,
What the hell, dude?
it's a normal sleepwalking thing.
Oh, okay.
So I woke up in my kitchen looking out my window like a fucking crackhead. And my mom looked at me, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was just like, "Nothing, I'm going back to bed." Like,
This reminds me of Step Brothers.
off of drugs,
It's
Off of
like, don't
drugs.
stop him. It's like, why is my purse in the oven?
off of drugs, I took like 32 Dramamine and snorted a couple. And I had my backpack on my back, but I spent about half an hour looking under tiny pebbles for my backpack. And then
That's dumb, man.
and then
32 of them, though.
Ooh.
and then my mom yelled at me for sleeping in her closet.
I do remember this. That's awesome. Alright,
That's great.
With
Well-
my backpack.
well, alright. So I used to sleepwalk, but I haven't sleepwalked since I was like a young kid. But once I was actually down the street from here, in the corner of Fleming and McGuire, and my mom was freaking out because she couldn't find me, and I was actually underneath the porch. I walked outside. I went under the porch. I used to do that sometimes because I was in like 3rd grade. So like sometimes I'd
Hang
go
out
under
on the porch.
I'd hang out under the porch, dude. I didn't have a lot of friends. No,
You're an under porch monkey.
no, but I'd go under there. That's almost racist. I'd go under there, and,
Almost as good.
and I would just like hide things for some reason. I'd like hide a toy.
Just, like, dig a hole.
"Oh, this toy's outside. I don't have to bring this toy inside because my mom always wanted me to bring toys inside. But I was just sleeping under there for some reason. But she almost called the cops. My funniest one when I was just off of drugs is when I went to Grand Rapids. Me and a couple of friends, David and Andy. We got so wasted that night, dude. We had like a 5th of Jameson. Then we went to the bar and had like 3 pitchers of beer, and then got a gallon of wine and started drinking that. And my friend Andy, he might have drunk and drove the whole night,
Might have.
and I don't remember it. And he was drunker than me, so that's really bad that he was driving.
Mm-hmm.
But we got back to the house, I guess. Well, I woke up and I had a phone case, just like this phone case. It was a regular phone case. And inside of my phone case was not my phone. It was a cassette tape. And in the cassette said how to play the harmonica. And in my other pocket was my phone broken.
So somebody broke your phone. They're like, here. And you're like, oh, bro, I really want to learn how to play the harmonica. And they're like, I can help you.
In the middle of the
You
night,
don't need an MP3 player. Just stick this in your phone
I
case.
vaguely remember sometime the feeling that I found this cassette on how to play the harmonica. I was like, man, I really want to learn how to play the harmonica right now. And I was like, you know what, I can play it. I was just putting it
On
in
my
my
phone.
case. I thought in my case was how you could play things. So I was trying to play it.
It works for my phone. My phone's not in the case. It doesn't work anymore. So this
Yeah, so I took my phone out of the case, threw my phone or something,
don't need this when I know how to play the harmonica.
put the harmonica one in there, and then probably totally forgot, and then probably found my phone. But on the couch next to me was Andy, my friend Andy, and he didn't have any pants on, or any underwear or boxers. So he was bottomless, and he was like curled up in a ball.
Big old fat baby. Baby.
That's like if he was puking and shit in his pants when we were trying to Dramamine.
Those are two different Andys.
Oh, okay,
This was little Andy.
okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's allegedly he drunken.
Allegedly, yeah.
Drunk. But yeah, that's my funniest
That's funny.
blackout story.
I got a pretty funny blackout story. You're involved in it, but I wasn't blacked out.
What I do?
You didn't do anything. It was when we were partying on Biddle Street,
Oh,
and I carried you and Dylan and Skylar at different times all back to the room to lay down. And when I come back there, they're all three spooning next to each other.
that's slander.
That happened.
I don't know.
If I would have had a camera phone, oh.
Good thing they weren't invented.
Well, they were. I was just too poor to have one.
Yeah, I guess that would have been junior year, so the iPhone just came out that year.
Right, yeah. Like, no, but you all three deny it. But you all three also really drunk and passed out.
What was, that was so weird because there was like, we'd all drink in the living room and stuff, but that room,
It was just like the pass out room.
there was nothing,
Nothing
in the
in
room.
it. There was like a couple blankets.
Yeah, that's all blankets and pillows. The whole room was like blankets and pillows.
Cannot confirm or deny these allegations
This was before you.
without my supervisor's
This
approval.
was probably just a few months before we met you.
Probably, because from there is when.
So I remember when I first brought Randy over, because Randy's like, Chris doesn't like me. I was like, why? And then I find out and everything. I was like, well, you're just going to come.
Sam started all of this
I was like, you're just going to come hang
Yeah.
out.
What-
You're going to come hang out. And then you guys were just cool, so.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. And then he takes all this drama on me, allegedly at my house.
Allegedly, yeah.
Not of his.
How many pills altogether?
I remember when your
of
fucking
Dramamine?
apartment got raided, and like my mom's friend
I don't
had me
remember that.
watch her son, which was 14 years old, and so I brought him to the party you were having, and
Man,
that's
this
when
is
Bethany slapped the cop and everything.
very incriminating conversation
So
right
I
now.
don't give a fuck.
Supposedly, she
Allegedly.
So me,
threw a punch at least.
he's not drinking. I'm drunk as fuck. James is drunk as fuck. James is picking up beer cans, and we hear bang, 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 and James is like, "Fuck, it's the cops!" I'm like, "It ain't the cops. You're fucking lying." I go to the people. I'm like, "No, he's right. It's the cops." They fucking came in, but everybody scattered. Dude. There was so many people in that party. So me, Ben Smith,
Yep, that's him.
and the 14-year-old went up a flight of stairs and hit on the back balcony, looking over and watching everything on the inside while he got woke up by the cops.
That was so bad.
Bethany
dude.
smacked the cop.
I left that party. I didn't want to.
You're lucky. You
Sam made me leave like an hour before that happened.
So those cops that raided my place that day, 'cause we were all like 18, because we were all
In high
senior year.
school.
Yeah, but this was a senior year of high school at this party. But the cops told me after they woke me up that all they wanted to do was to turn down the music. That's all they wanted. They came on a noise disturbance, and they were there to tell us to turn down the music.
If they would
That's
call everybody there, they would have changed their mind.
They were like, well, no, if someone would have opened the door, be like, oh, hi. They're like, can you turn down the music? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. That's all they wanted. But
Right,
since
but when you open the door and they see all these people and beer
That's
bottles,
true.
they're gonna be like, "I need to see some IDs."
Yeah, maybe. But that's all they came there for.
Right.
That's what they showed us. Like, next time, answer the door, and that's all we would tell you guys to do. And then if we came back again, we'd probably be raiding this place.
Right.
But, man, that sucked, man. I blacked out, went to bed that night, and then I get woken up by a police officer jumping on my bed. He was jumping on my bed trying to wake me
I
up.
couldn't wake you up. Well, because the last cop that tried to wake somebody up at that apartment got smacked.
30 people went to Erica's house.
You can't believe our friend Bethany punched a cop or slapped a cop.
Slapped him.
Dude, she was past.
But he slapped her to begin with. Though. He
He's
he
trying to
gotta
wake her up.
and-
Yeah.
When you're drunk and passed out and somebody smacked you and wake you up, you're like, "Ah, get off me.
When she was 17 and like drunk as fool, probably did.
Was it before or after she was pregnant?
This is before. Definitely before. She didn't have a kid till after high school, eh?
No, because she was pregnant when at Brown Street. That's where we were playing hacky sack and she actually got kicked in the stomach.
Yeah, I lived there for a year after high school, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I lived there senior year and then a year after. So I think she didn't get pregnant until after high school. Or maybe she got pregnant during high school. But
Let's say I think she did because Emmett is like a year or two older than Cameron. Cameron's 7.
He's like 9.
Okay. Emmett's older?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then it had to have been.
Yeah, I play Fortnite with Tay all the time. He's so.
Yeah? Is it good?
Not really.
No.
He's a little kid, so.
There's this thing called squeakers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's a squeaker for sure. A kid going through puberty.
Okay.
Not necessarily. It's those kids that. Okay, let's say we all joined a party with this random squeaker kid. He's the one during the whole party going, "Hey guys, where are we going? What are we gonna do? What are we?
He's got a really
what's going
high-pitched
on?
voice.
Hey, can I have your guns? I'm taking all your weapons. I'm taking all your ammo too. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna do it. Like,
It's like, oh, that really
Shut
good gun,
the
it's
fuck
mine.
up.
It's like, no,
You're
somebody else
muted.
found it, bro.
you're muted. You did nothing here. You're a piece of shit.
POS, then.
Hate little kids, man.
Little kids nowadays are fucking reckless on video games.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and go to school.
I've been called the N-word so many times. I was like, I'm so not black. It's like, dude, there's so many other offensive things you could say to me that would be
so
more
many
true.
different N words than I thought you were about to use. I was like, oh, this guy.
Necromancer. They call me a necromancer all the time.
They call me a nagger.
With the South Park episode, it's like N blank GGER. Something that's annoying you.
Fucking nag.
I don't want to say it. He's like, just say it. If you know the answer, just say it. He's like, naggers. And I'm like, no, it's naggers. And he's like, oh my god.
Sir, why would you think that? Do they annoy you? That's hilarious.
It's like, your wife is a nagger, dude. She nags you.
You coming up
Come
on
on,
2
you
hours?
racist.
Yeah.
Gotta be getting close.
We have to go a little over because my edit it goes down. So this would go like,
We're gonna edit that out.
what, that?
Are you
Well-
talking about editing it?
Oh, maybe. Maybe I'll take that out.
All right.
You drop N-bombs left and right here.
I said niggers once.
Wait,
And I meant it in a joke.
There needs to be a little ding, like ding.
No, this is gonna make me sound so bad.
How
The first time
many-
was a joke. The
Yeah.
second time was just reiterating.
How many N-bombs does
now we can't be Michigan fans no more because the Michigan fan has to drop the.
They're all racist, all of them.
I'm
All
just like,
Michigan fans.
I'm just a tennis-loving European.
Maybe we should edit that part out.
I'm not saying your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. Exactly.
Yeah, can you read backwards? That's what his shirt says.
These energy drinks are kicking my ass though. I
Yeah.
can't believe I'm still sitting here.
I'm gonna go buy some more.
Yeah, I have that one upstairs.
I might need a couple. I usually don't drink energy drinks though. It's too much
Just get a
sugar.
bowl of fucking heroin.
I bought that ticket to ride game.
We don't buy grams. We buy bowls.
We buy bowls.
You know those old casserole bowls?
I
That's
bought
how
that.
the
I bought that
Midwest-
ticket to ride game, the full version.
Wicked?
So,
It's a
are
board
you
game?
coming over here to eat?
No.
No.
All of us are here that are gonna be here. I don't know. She called me and asked me if I was done and got mad at me because I didn't want to talk to her because she knows what the fuck I'm doing right now. But
Call Sam and tell her she's soggy waffles.
No, because she's pissed at Jake right
why? Because she wants milk or something, and I don't have a car to bring her milk anyway.
Yeah, you should be running to bring your. Oh.
I should be like the 7 miles away.
That's not close.
No,
now. Why?
I don't know what she wanted. She called me. I said, "What do you want?" She said, "Are you
You
done?" I
talked to her?
said, "No."
You obviously talked to her.
No, I didn't.
How do you know she's mad at Jake?
So I just said that.
Oh, really?
From what he told me, I know Sam is
Yeah.
pissed at him.
You women assume way too much.
Even though she's called me during every podcast, knowing what the fuck is going on.
So, I'm going to get hot dogs.
Why you?
What do you guys want to eat? Hot dogs, hamburgers.
Hot dog is cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot dog.
Let's go to McDonald's, get some hot dogs.
Yes.
Big dogs.
Agree.
No, I'm serious. If we need to go to that McDonald's in Ohio and get some pizza, I want to try it.
Xander's being a dick.
Why?
He's whipping Cameron with a glow stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're letting him do this.
No. I heard him do it.
I heard it. Heard it happen.
I yelled at him.
Cameron will defend himself.
You hear the whoosh.
He just yelled at him because he's playing his game. I need your card.
So needy.
What else do we
You
need
got
want to
beers?
eat? I don't want to eat just hot dogs.
You guys want to eat some beer?
You said beer?
Definitely, I'll eat some beer.
I'll have a beer.
You want to have some beer?
I do have to drive eventually, but I will have.
We don't consent to any drinking and driving.
Don't have to drive,
So this is
especially
like
if you're
all
not.
my
I
my friend
seen-
Andy.
Probably,
Because
might
I'm
have
just
been 2
wondering
weeks
what-
ago.
Because
Going to the party store.
we're gonna possibly go over to D&D.
That's funny because a lot of people don't know what a party store is. But
Let's play games. We're
Who doesn't
playing
know what a
games.
party
We're
store
people
is?
in the south,
Well,
You
later.
don't know what party store is?
Nope.
What do they
So
call
hot
them?
dogs,
corner store, convenience store.
beer.
A convenience store, I would still know. From a
Yeah.
corner store, I'd be like, a corner.
Did
I
you
still
know
know
that
what you're
either?
talking about, but I'd be like, that's
Yeah.
a weird.
But anyways, we're going back to my original story. I was at the party store and
Yeah.
seen the newspaper. It said more and more people are drinking and walking, and that's a problem. I was like, okay, so drinking and driving was an issue, obviously.
Yeah,
So they made harsher laws for it.
Yeah.
More people started walking.
yeah. No.
Now that's a problem.
I don't think.
And it said because these people were getting hit. It's like, so?
I don't think that you should. I don't think drinking and walking should be illegal.
Not unless you're causing a problem. Like,
I wasn't drunk in public. They
threw me into I was drunk in a bar.
They
threw me into
I didn't-
public.
It's like, and then they tried to make me pay for a stool that was broke over my thigh.
I didn't know how many people it was gonna take to beat my ass.
But yeah, one of my little sisters grew up in Alabama, and I told her I was going to the party store. She's like,
Parties.
"What's the party store?" She's like, "You mean like the store you get like the birthday stuff, like the actual like party?" I was like, "No, like the convenience store,
You should have said liquor store. Shoot.
liquor store, right?"
Yeah.
Blacked
liquor
out.
store. There's a lot of different words for that store. It's like, you know what on ramp is?
Yes.
Yeah. What about like
It's the opposite of off ramp.
there you go. No, there was like this test you could take that, and it would, by your answers, it would determine where you grew up,
Mhm.
and that was like one of the questions.
Pepsi or Coke.
No, it's Coke. It's
Coke
Coke,
or Dr. Pepper?
Pop. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's like Dr. Pepper and Coke. Yeah, Dr. Pepper, obviously.
Coke.
Where we're
Definitely
from,
wrong.
we drink burgers when we're sick.
No, it's like what do you call pop? Is it pop? Soda pop?
I used to say pop. Moved down to
Sody.
Florida, everybody got mad, so I
Sody.
started saying soda pop.
That's what they call it down there in Florida.
They call it soda.
That's what they call it down there in Florida.
No, because I had an argument with one of my friends down there. Because I said pop, and they're like, "What's pop?" I was like, "Soda." They're like, "No, soda's soda." And I was drinking, like a fountain pop from a gas station right down the road from where I lived,
Yeah.
and I looked at it, and I'm like, "What does this say on it?" And he was like, "It says Polar Pop." I'm like, "So what is it?"
What's the pop?
I was like, "A store in where you're from says Polar Pop.
See, I don't call
It doesn't say Polar
Pop.
soda."
You call it Coke? Because that's some
I
people
use
just call it all
Coke.
Coke.
Mountain Dew, Sprite.
Yeah, but if I'm
Let me
looking
get a Coke.
They all
Like,
have
all right, here's your
names.
Coke, sir. Like, I wanted Mountain Dew. Like, but you said Coke. Motherfucker.
Yeah, but you talking more generally, you call it pop, man. I hated when I lived in Florida, man, and they would say soda. I know what they're talking about. I say pop. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, dude, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about.
You fucking pop.
Okay? You know what a pop is, okay? You're just acting dumb.
I'm gonna give you two different kinds of pop in the same motherfucker.
Knuckle
Like-
sandwich,
Like,
bitch.
what else is it? Yeah, I was drinking a pop. What's up, pop? Dude, who doesn't know that people say call this different?
Right, this is the
things
thing.
Everyone
This is the
knows. Everyone knows people in the north call it pop, and people in the south call it soda or soda pop. In the west, they call it.
Different animals like zebra. There's like
Zebra, that is an English pronunciation.
Zebra?
And they're idiots.
Dude, this is the funniest one, dude. The funniest one is what what is it?
Peppa Pig.
Fanny is called in the UK. You know what Fanny is?
What?
You know what?
a butt,
Guess. What would you say? If someone was like Fanny, what do you picture right now?
a butt.
A butt.
Big
Butt.
juicy
I think
something.
of a butt, but like a funny word, like a kitty name for it, like a kitty cuss.
Yeah.
When I think about it, is those
Look
old,
at your fanny.
old girls that had the big dress cabooses.
Okay.
That's what I think about.
Okay. That, or I think of a fanny pack, which is
Yeah.
also because it's hangs from your butt. No, in the UK, I know specifically in England, fanny is a swear word, and it's the front of the pussy. It's like the pussy lips is the fanny. So you can't say fanny pack over there because they think of that. They're like, you can't say that. That's
Like, oh, I like your fanny pack. What'd you say?
Talk to my wife.
What'd you
like
say,
that.
Mike?
we're talking about my girl's pussy poop.
It's fucked up.
Dude, yeah. Isn't that so weird? Like, how did that changed so
Apparently,
much?
Ope is a regional thing for the Midwest.
Oh,
Oh,
Canadian.
oh, man.
Because in that meme, they say that Eminem says, "Oh, there goes gravity," but he doesn't.
Oh,
He
oh,
says,
there
"Oh, there goes gravity." Nope, it don't matter. He says, "Oh,
Ope.
but he's also from the Midwest. But that's what he fucking says.
That makes sense. Do you think a Midwest is like almost a Canadian accent?
I'm sure. Yeah, it's got some sprinkled in there.
Hey,
Yeah, because I say "A"
No.
sometimes.
You say A sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Get the fuck out.
hey.
But you also eat maple syrup, don't you? You probably fucking bow to the fucking maple flag.
Mhm. Did you drive over here in a Zamboni?
Oh, I don't kneel to the Canadian theme song.
The dog got out.
Okay.
How'd the dog get out?
I don't know.
The door magically opened.
Oh, that's good.
Doubt it.
Haunted house.
Who let the dog out, Cameron? Was it you? All
You
right, well,
let
you
the
need to
dog-
shut the door
figured it
immediately
out.
when you open it.
What's up with your family letting my dog out?
We've had this issue for like 15 years.
Dude,
We
Sam
let
did
the
it
dog
twice in the
out.
last month.
She's done it twice?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
bad Sam.
I didn't just fall up the stairs.
Just be more careful next time, Cameron, okay?
They also say they don't have pants. Pants are actually underwear over there. Pants is in the underwear and trousers are pants. So when you say pants, it's actually what you wear under your trousers.
See, I always thought trousers were underwear.
If I had to pick, I would never say trousers, ever.
Right.
But if I had to, I don't know what I would think. But that's what they are over there too.
Hmm.
There's a lot of like
Fucking weird.
this weird aluminum, aluminium.
Aluminium, yeah.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to say aluminium. There's like North American and like the European scientists. They came to like an agreement on, like how to pronounce things,
Mhm.
and they had to say one word our way, and we're like, okay, we're starting saying aluminium, and then we just didn't. We're just like, it's still aluminum, motherfuckers. We know you can't trick us. You just agree to some weird.
We won the
thing.
war, and we won this battle too, bitches.
It's aluminum. I don't know what this aluminium bullshit is, dude.
Well, and then there's like different weird spellings like color and color
Kalu.
with the O-U-R.
I feel like that's like, this.
People are just trying to be fancy for no fucking reason.
I feel like that has to be like a drink, like
Like liqueur.
liqueur. Yeah, dude. Like that's a color, Kahlua. Like, oh, what kind of drink is that? Is that like Kahlua? Is that what that is? I don't know.
It's like that chocolate drink, isn't it?
Chocolate
Or
drink.
coffee.
What's that chocolate drink?
Slow down, Nate. Oh, I thought he was eating, so he's like,
Are you throwing up? Are you throwing up back there, dude?
hiccuping.
That's how you hiccup?
Eating fast. Ow.
Stop eating, dude.
I hear that you're in pain. Stop.
Please don't do it. You don't need it.
Not worth it.
What do you eat, Nate?
Subway.
Subway?
Uh-huh.
I haven't been to Subway in a while, man. Ever since that one guy we found out was
Jared.
Jared was a child molester, right?
I still go.
Dude, what's more
I've been there
funny?
a couple times.
That South Park had a whole episode that was Jared wanting to give AIDS to kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then it turns out he is giving AIDS to kids. Right? Like, what's funnier than that? When did South Park become more right than at that moment?
Right.
Right? Because they're joking about he really wants to give AIDS as an assistance, but everyone thinks he wants to have sex with these children, and it really turns out he's having sex with children.
That's fucked up.
Maybe they knew.
They probably did know.
Like, we hear the Jared is diddling all these little kids.
It's like, let's just make an episode about it so we seem like psychics.
Yeah, dude.
Well, nothing's crazier than what the Simpsons do, though. Simpsons predicted so much shit.
Yeah?
Like Donald Trump election, him winning and everything. And, like, even part of the episode, he's walking down these stairs. It's got, like, a glass handrail. And, like, there's people, like, up on the balcony of the stairs he's walking down from.
That's
And
funny.
like him walking down the stairs, same color suit and tie, and like people that are up in the balcony are like wearing the same shirt colors.
That episode came out after that happened.
Did it?
Yeah, that's just
No
a meme.
way.
Yeah, that's just a meme. That
Oh, bastards!
Simpson predicts that.
I was like, oh my god, how did they do that? That's crazy.
yeah, that's a
They got me.
That's
on
a-
the internet.
that's a spinoff of Simpsons Did It already.
Oh,
So they were like,
Okay.
oh, Simpsons
so
even did
Simpsons
this.
spun off of a spinoff.
Yeah,
They're still genius.
they are genius. But yeah, that happened already. And there's like 20 others of like everything else that's happened.
Yeah.
Like Bill Cosby.
Yep.
Having sex with
Courtney
other
was gone. Dog was outside.
Oh,
Xander was on the front porch the whole time.
at least he didn't have a gun.
I told Cameron not to open any door in this house ever again without a parent's permission.
Yeah.
It's like when you're over here, you don't
He's
open
probably
doors.
going out there to get Xander,
You don't-
honestly.
you don't- Xander can't open the doors.
Oh.
You can't twist the child box.
Mm, makes sense, dude.
Yep.
I can't even do that.
I
always
the,
takes me an
the
extra
first time I
second.
tried to open that door, I could not do it.
It takes me an extra second to figure it out. Every time. I'm like, oh, okay.
So you have to tackle it?
No, Courtney just, I got my truck started up. You go look for her, and Courtney just pulls up with a dog. I'm just like,
So she took the dog with her?
no. She seen her running on the side of the road
Oh.
as she was going to the store
That's funny, dude.
to get hot dogs. and fucking
Nate
buns.
almost killed himself on a Subway sandwich?
Mm,
How the fuck you got to choke on a sandwich but not dick?
It's a good question.
I will say, mine's not as big as a Subway sandwich. I'm gonna have to say that.
So I watched this documentary last night. It was about these chicks. I actually watched 2 documentaries
About chicks?
no, it's
I call them porn.
no, there was on porn. One was a documentary on hookers in Vegas. Another one was a documentary of
In
amateur
all sorts of ways that
amateur porn stars. And this chick said that she got like this dildo mailed to her, and she had it. She was like, it was like this big, and it was like this long. And the producer was like, for $1,000, you have to get half of this in you. So she had to like train.
If you get half of it, you might as well take the rest of it.
She had to train for like a month to be able to fit this thing in her, dude.
She started with a 16-ounce bottle.
She was
and then she went to a 2-liter, and then finally she was able to stick to it.
And she's Asian. No, I'm joking.
Don't ruin my fucking shit like that.
No, this is so funny, dude. No, but she also had a boyfriend though. And her boyfriend was in Texas, and he was like, I
So
totally
he was
support
like,
you.
let's just do butt stuff.
He supported you?
You support. He was like, that's your body. You do what you want. And then a month later, he was like, you need to stop this.
He's like, I need $500.
No, dude, she was making. She made good money, but because she didn't even have to work every day. You know,
Right.
she was only working like 2 days a week. She made like $25,000 in 4 months, so it's like $75,000 a year. So that's pretty good for only working 2 days a week. But that's not like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, you can't like retire off of that.
No.
Hey, we're way past 2 hours. I'm going outside.
We're past it.
All right, guys.
Goodbye.
Deuces. Grab you any